Tobin and Leroy back with you here on a lovely Thursday. Hello, Leroy.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
-1.
No.
For tardiness.
No, you can't do that.
You're not
to me.
logged in. That's late.
Because they stayed logged in here.
Wait, I said the same thing, Jennifer.
How does that one stay open? Nobody was on that computer. How does
they
that
were
happen?
still on StreamYard.
No.
Who was
somebody
streaming
was on there.
Somebody was on there?
Bo was on this one.
I saw yesterday Crowder was trying to do the show from his car with the microphone in hand.
A microphone?
Yeah.
Was he
was late.
He was driving?
He was driving with the little microphone. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Still got his snowball microphone from the pandemic, huh?
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Remember they reimbursed us for that?
No, only if we turned it in.
I can't see it.
That's true. Yeah. You got to hit the load more button.
It is literally impossible to be that damn cheap. it is. Like, if I tried to be that cheap, I couldn't.
Yeah.
So they would rather them sit in a room where nobody ever use them than pay for them.
I didn't make the telling you that is what they said in the email originally.
I know.
So did they? Your mic's not on. The audience cannot hear you, Jennifer.
Sorry. People are touching my buttons.
Wow.
What are we
-1.
Gonna have a meeting here.
Yeah, I don't know, Figgy.
For lashing out.
Probably what a way to start the show.
I don't think the buttons. I don't know. It looked same to me.
It wasn't.
Okay.
Trust me, I know.
You know who I think messed with it?
Who?
Frog Boy. Frog Boy's got some new project that he's doing, like on
Beat him
social
up.
media, and he added like a new studio, and that messed everything up. So I think if you got to be mad at anybody, be mad at Froggy.
He's not ready for me.
So if you want to draw your ire somewhere.
Oh,
I think it's Frog Boy that you want to go after.
hey, kind of sounds like somebody's making a stink.
It does sound like someone's making a stink, doesn't it? Interesting that you would bring that up today, dude.
I just like get you going.
Crazy. Well, we will get into that.
Yes,
trust me.
we will.
Good morning to Chico. What's going on, dude? I see that you're on the board there with Dan Day today. You're getting your training in, first time on camera. How are you?
Earning my stripes, one of the best in the building, Dan Day.
Yes,
Happy
he
to
is
be
a
here.
legend. He is a legend.
I stole a donut. Is that all right, or am I too new to get a donut?
No.
You're good.
You're
You're
good.
good.
You've done
Like,
3 days in a row. That's
I
donut
appreciate it.
level.
Once you go past this opening,
Dead to me.
they need to come see me.
Right.
Right.
But if you're in the bullpen, circle of
Yeah.
trust.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll go for the second one later. Then is that cool?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if it's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there. Good luck,
Thanks, guys.
Leroy.
Appreciate you.
Leroy's very excited, everybody. Before we get into Heat, Dolphins, and all that action, Panthers, please.
Oh my goodness. We didn't have a 305. We had the opposite.
Nope. Your tooth is fixed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hallelujah. Also,
What happened?
Who put that sign there?
That's Chico.
First of all,
Chico's got bits.
I had to. It's crazy because I put it back in because I don't know how it works, but you need to keep it moist, right? No, you don't.
Don't say
I
that.
thought that. I thought you had to keep it.
It's not
like
a
wet.
garden.
No, I know, but you know how regular tooth gets all dry rot. I was scared, so I popped it back in. Couldn't get it out. She had to use like the jaws of life.
Wow.
Also, you have donut on the side of your mouth.
That's all right. I'll be all right.
What kind of donut was that? That looked good.
It does look
It
good.
is
Maple?
No, I don't do maple
Dulce de
donuts.
leche?
No.
Oh my God, cookie butter?
Yeah.
Wow, that
Where'd you
does look
find
good.
that?
You
What
brought
do you
them.
mean? I
You
brought
brought
them.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You walked past in your hustle. You missed his donuts. They're over there.
I would
You
like
can go get one, Jennifer.
Don't touch the cookie butter.
If you'd have come on time, you'd have had all the donuts you
know
wanted.
what, Dan?
No,
I
no.
was on
Listen.
time.
Not really, though.
the dentist. On the way to the dentist, you know I passed that Krispy Kreme right on.
Light was on.
Light was on. I'm like, how long is this light gonna be on?
I feel like it's always on.
I gotta go get my teeth fixed.
Yeah, you do.
And then I'm gonna come back.
Circle the wagon.
Yeah.
Did
That's a big Dunkin' Donut. I mean, a big Krispy Kreme.
really? Usually Krispy Kremes are not very big.
Right. This one's
Um,
big. Sit down, big,
wow.
like
They make egg sandwiches or something like that.
I don't know.
It's because he went to Hialeah. That's the one.
No, I went to the one on 163rd. Is it 163rd?
Did you your dentist by there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did your dentist say anything about your rabid candy habit and say you need to chill a little?
She said I needed to get my teeth cleaned,
Mhm.
which okay, I know that.
You have a cavity.
The conversation no, no.
Mm.
The conversation never came up about
Okay.
how did
Well, if it didn't come up, she didn't see anything. Just a cleaning.
right,
So
right.
she
Just-
okay.
no, not even a
But
cleaning.
they always say get a cleaning.
yeah,
I feel like that's
exactly.
you know what getting a cleaning is? Getting a cleaning is like when you go to Jiffy Lube and they always bring you the filter. They show you the filter of doom.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "What do you want to do about this?" I'm like,
Any car dealership,
"It's
they
fine."
can call you into a car dealership for, hey, my left rear tire needs to be replaced. When you come pick up your car, there's a list. And I'm like, I said, you know what? If you keep handing me these things, I'm gonna wonder why I bought this piece of crap car.
It's
So how can so many things be wrong every time I come here?
Jiffy Lube is great. I love doing the in and out oil changes, right? But they are the king of props, and they love to bring props. Like they did this recently with my brakes, where they were like, "All right, let me." It's like they bring out like a little visual aid, and they're
Like they do when you're at the doctor's office with your bones.
"All right, your brakes are at a 3, all right, which is fine. It's fine, but you want to be at a 5." And I was like, "What's like the danger zone?" They're like 1. I'm like, "Then we're not there yet. Sounds like I got 2."
That's right.
Sounds like I got
Right.
2.
Or they say, the computer's telling me you need brakes.
Now he wasn't
I said, is
wrong.
the computer driving this car?
He wasn't wrong because like by the time I was in the middle of my next cycle of oil change, sure, brakes got squeaky. Time to change them. But I was like, dude, please stop bringing extras like all the time with the filter. There's a little leaf in here. What do you want to do? I'm like,
Take it out.
take it out, dude. Like, what do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then they're always good because Jiffy Lube has really good, like they're good on the coupons, but the coupons is always going to come with you're buying another piece. Like,
Right.
we'll give you a coupon, but you got your air filter. I'm like, oh, didn't I just do that last time? This one's cabin filter. I'm like, what? Cabin filter? That's a car. Where's the cabin?
You know what you should say? I mostly drive by myself, so I'm good.
Yeah, I don't need to breathe, dude.
Right.
It's not important.
I don't need to breathe. Is
I
that
don't
what you
need-
just
I don't
said?
need to breathe cleanly.
I was
It's
just
not that
open the
important.
windows.
It's not that important. Anyway, get to our headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com as the Miami Heat, they lose to the Dallas Mavericks last night, 118-108.
What an aggravating game.
Yes.
It just seemed like they did what the Heat normally do to other teams and just stifle them. Just everything was clunky. Nothing was like,
Well, they've been a very good defensive team
Yes.
all year.
No,
I
I know.
They've been a very good defensive team all year, and they play a lot of close games. They kind of had the jump on the Heat. The Heat could not hit water if they fell out of a boat yesterday.
But it was the same way when they played them last time.
It was.
So
And no Powell
yeah.
again, which they're I think 2-3 without him. So that stunk not having him. And then the odd thing was in the second half, like, so Tyler like got off to an incredible start. I think he was like 8 of 12 and a lot of physical baskets, like driving through the lanes. I was like very impressed with his start.
Right.
And then like he didn't get the ball in the second half. It was really strange because like you'd look and say, oh, Tyler went scoreless, but he only took 5 shots and like 2 of them were like inbound heaves. Like they really like, I don't know. And I was trying to figure this out. I'm like, I don't feel like they're keeping the ball from him. I feel like he's not getting the ball.
Right.
And I don't know. And he kind of mentioned that after the game. Like it didn't sound like he was making a stink because like this wasn't a normal game where Norman Powell was out there. So I think he would think, oh, I'm going to get the ball. But he didn't. He didn't. And he went scoreless in the second half. It was 0 for 5. Which was weird after him having such a hot start to the game. Bam and Kalel played really good. Everybody else kind of stunk up the joint offensively.
Yeah. And it's crazy because we need to get one of those Kalel games when everything is good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's getting the rebounds, man. He's getting his rebounds.
Getting rebounds.
He periodically gets a little nervous around the rim and
definitely
chucks it up way too fast.
Yes.
But then sometimes he gets it and he dunks it Like, so
When he follows up with that authority, you're like,
Yeah.
that's going to be.
I gotta tell you what's
I will
really
t-
impressive is his 3-point shooting.
Oh my God.
He's the only one that can make a three.
Dude, he's done this twice where the Heat have had their worst shooting nights, and somehow he's walked away with 4 threes. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? What do you mean he's the only guy hitting threes? This is so crazy. So, it was a frustrating one, but I will say they got AD back. That team does. That guy Nemhard's really good for them, too. That
Right.
point guard they found out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They were looking for somebody to replace D'Angelo Russell, who did hit some big baskets in the third quarter. But I tell you who I can't.
Why does this dude basically curtsies every time he shoots the ball? Right? He turns to the side. I'm like, he takes all day. Let's go.
I'll tell you who I came away impressed with after this game. That damn Cooper Flag.
He's like,
Oh, he's impressive.
he can move too. He's not like slow.
No.
He's got some quickness about him.
Which brings me to the Giannis thing. I'm going to take a break, but I have a message for a certain somebody about this, okay? Because
Do we need to get the window ready?
no, well, I don't know where the window points to. Where is the NBA office? Where is that?
Oh, that's
NBA office.
That's in New York, is it
New
not?
York.
So
Yeah.
that would be, where's north that way?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of inefficient for me to yell through all these windows. So I'll just say
Oh,
into
it's
the
more
camera.
efficient only to yell through the windows right there to South Beach.
Yes, because I can get it.
But not to yell all the way to New York.
Pat can hear me from this window.
Okay.
Sure.
So if I got to get a message to Pat, I go to this window. I tell him what I got to tell him.
Okay.
So we'll do
I
that.
got you.
But I got a message. I got to send in this whole thing after watching Cooper Flag last night ball out for the Mavericks. We'll take a break. 15 minutes of Heat next. Bum. 15 minutes of heat here for you, brought to you by the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Oh, the holiday season. Who doesn't love it, everybody?
I didn't realize we did a show with a bougie.
She is very bougie,
Yeah.
dude. Get offers on
Wait.
select models for a limited time. Learn more at Lexus.com.
So out of the kindness of my heart, because I passed the Krispy Kreme.
Yep.
And I was like, soon as I get my tooth fixed, me and you having a date, Krispy Kreme. I go pick up a dozen Krispy Kremes. I asked the lady, they had a cheesecake one and they had a cookie butter one. And I said, which one of these is best? How many just get a couple? She said, I like the cookie butter one. So I got 2 of them, right? Or I think I got 2 of them. I had one. Jennifer said, oh, is that cookie butter? She got all excited.
Very excited.
I knew there was another one in there. She comes back. I said, you better get it. There's only one left. Is it too sweet?
You know what? I don't really appreciate
like
the
just in that,
mocking, okay?
just in that tone, too.
Just in
right?
that tone.
No,
Is
I
it
said,
too
is it too sweet?
I don't know.
Nah,
It's
that's
a
not how you
don-
sounded
it's
like.
a donut from Krispy Kreme.
Listen.
Of course
What-
it's too
What do you
sweet.
think it's going to taste
Listen,
like?
Okay, because sometimes people
Have you ever had a donut and said, this thing isn't very sweet?
Yeah.
That also an 80-year-old wasn't eating
Yeah, that
next to
wasn't
you?
a plain donut?
Yeah,
You
like
guys are-
like a
you
Zaslow
need to-
donut?
You need to stop judging because I don't
I'm
eat
not
like
judging. You
You.
asked
Listen,
a bougie
sometimes
question.
It's not bougie. It's called sometimes there's toppings that overpower the actual like I don't know. It's just too much. It's just too much.
Krispy Kreme
Mm.
is like
What are you eating there? Is that an OG or are you
that's
eating?
an OG.
Okay, and that's not as sweet as
No,
the
this
cookie
is,
butter?
This is perfectly fine. This is perfection.
Fair enough.
Oh, now it's fair.
I mean,
I'm just
it's
trying to
still
move
not-
on.
listen,
You seem
yeah.
very
Yeah.
like you
I
feel like
gotta
you're
tell
judged. You're not judged. I just thought
I
it was a
gotta
weird
tell
thing
you.
to ask.
I
Just
didn't-
call me bougie.
I didn't
No.
realize you were this needy. You did too sweet.
That's the next thing. You're gonna eat it with a fork and knife?
Yeah.
You know what? Give me a fork and knife.
Really?
It's gonna bother you. I'll do it just for that.
Okay.
Have you ever been told, Chico, that a donut is too sweet?
It's like asking if Miami's too humid.
Yeah. It's
Oh, come on. Chico.
very
Turn
weird.
off
It's
your
a
microphone.
very-
Come on
what?
now.
It's a
Anybody?
very strange
Wait,
thing.
when was the last time you went to a donut shop and got a sugar-free donut?
Ew.
Yeah, donut zero.
Exactly. Is the donut too sweet?
Oh, now I keep getting higher pitched. More high pitched? Is that how I
mad.
sound like?
She's very mad.
Also, gentlemen, I'm new here. I don't need her hating me already.
Well,
No,
no,
don't worry.
You just be
Always stay on my good side.
just Chico. Just be honest. Like if
Yeah.
you feel how
No.
feel how you feel. What you asked was weird.
It's not weird.
Right.
Here's what's
Eat a
weird.
donut.
Doc Rivers yesterday coming out and denying Giannis Antetokounmpo ever asked for a trade. This is what Doc Rivers had to say yesterday.
Here there.
So here we go again.
Here we go
There's
again.
been no conversations. I want to make it clear just for I would say one more time, but for the 50th time, it clearly is not getting the one network for sure. Giannis has never asked to be traded, ever. I can't make that more clear.
Which usually means in a week he'll be traded. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say, wait, and you can't say that right after a player mysteriously pulls up lame.
Well, that was a crazy thing, right? Because everybody saw yesterday he had a non-contact injury, and even Doc Rivers yesterday was like, "Oh no, there was contact. There was I was like, wait,
So
what?
now you're trying to make up injuries
Yeah,
for
right.
your guy?
So he's like, we can rule out Achilles. I was like, okay. And then everybody was like, it was. You ever see like those doctors? That, I mean, I have you usually. I could just say, hey, what happened here? You're like, oh, phew, that's a grade 2. That's usually what I do.
Right.
But yesterday I see the injury, and this doctor's like, I don't really see what happened here.
Yeah.
And everybody was kind of looking at it like, no, Giannis can't be. He can't be.
You can't be. That's what we said about Kawhi. He would never leave Pop. That's what we said about Paul George. I mean, we said that about Jimmy. So
Well, Jimmy, when everybody was saying this about Giannis, I'm like, I went immediately to Bubblegut's ankle. And I was like, Giannis wouldn't do a Jimmy Butler, would he? That's Jimmy's move.
That's Jimmy's move.
But
Or Kawhi's move. Kawhi did it too.
Kawhi did do it too. He had the what did he did back, he did knee.
No, he said his knee, they weren't doing.
Oh.
He was getting treatment elsewhere.
Right.
He wasn't getting the treatment at their facility.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know if I don't think Giannis would fake an injury because it doesn't seem like his style, but I don't know. I mean, look, they did just lose to the Wizards. So
Oh, they just beat the Pistons.
they did just beat the Pistons.
Go
That was another,
figure.
that's another one that's crazy. They lose to the Wizards, but they beat the Pistons yesterday with Giannis out. They trailed by 18, come back to win, but I don't know, dude. I don't know what to make of it because
there can be some questions when a non-contact injury where you don't see no limping
right.
or no medical assistance, you pull up lame.
The guy says, man, come on. Even that walk to the locker room looked fake. I don't know, man.
But here's the problem. Every time in sports, tell me if this is not accurate. When a coach or organization or player comes out as defiant as Doc did, he's going to be traded next week.
So here we go again. There's been no conversations. I want to make it clear just for I would say one more time, but for the 50th time, it clearly is not getting the one network for sure. Giannis has never asked to be traded, ever.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make that more clear.
Neither did Jimmy. Jimmy never asked to be traded.
Technically. And then was like, oh, we can, you can go out there and you can play this game all you want.
Semantic samurai.
Yep.
But
Jimmy never asked to be traded. Keep in mind.
I do remember that night, like it was yesterday, when Jimmy Butler turned his ankle, and then we all saw it. You remember it happened after they lost to the Pistons, and Jimmy had his best game of the season, and he was really frustrated in the locker room afterwards. And then there was like 3 days off before their next game. Comes out, twists his ankle very clearly, and Jimmy Butler, when he twists his ankle, like he's good for 2 weeks, but didn't even say ankle. He was just like bubble guts. Well, he didn't say bubble guts. He said he was sick, and then he was just out for a while with this whole thing. And then he was like, "Oh, I was so sick. I was really sick." I'm like, "Really? You were that sick? It wasn't an ankle injury?" And it's like you didn't want to just protect your ankle because you always get hurt in the start of the season, and you wanted to get this extra $60 million guaranteed. It's like, "No, I was sick, dude." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, I can't prove that you weren't sick."
Stomach ailment.
Yeah, can't prove that he wasn't. I mean, it's just he had such
then he came back and shot a one-legged three, and Spo just went, no. No.
Well, they won the game where he hit the one-legged three. They won against the Pelicans. It was the next game where he dogged it even more, and it was the Pacers. The Pacers are good. You can dog it against the Pels and still win. Right. That was the problem. He kept trying to do things to antagonize the Heat. Like, remember he was playing dominoes in the locker room when they were playing the Rockets,
and they
won. Like, he's like, "Oh, they're gonna lose to the Rockets," and Tyler Herro balled out. He did get thrown on his head by Amon Thompson, but they ended up winning that game. Then we had the infamous stare down.
That was just with you.
And no, well, yes, but then we had the Pels game where they still won, even though he was one-legged three in it. And then finally we had losing my joy night.
Wait, what stare are we talking about? This one?
That's the one. That's the one.
Some kind of way, you are always in the middle of this.
I don't think that's fair.
People always be giving the side eye to you.
That's not even the same look.
Same thing.
It's not the same thing.
You're gonna tell me that's not the same thing?
That was he's not even looking at me.
He's looking in your direction. They all know that voice. Who that is, Billie Eilish? You try your damnedest to be professional, but we always get meathead Tobin. So how we gonna take you serious?
So Giannis, according to Shams Charania, this is what he had to say on where things stand.
Wait, if
Sources tell me that Giannis Antetokounmpo and his agent, Alex Saratas, have started open conversations that are active right now with the Milwaukee Bucks about the realities of whether his future is best staying in Milwaukee or the realities of moving on elsewhere. And my understanding is a resolution to this and whether this could lead to a trade request is expected in the coming weeks. So there's a timeline there.
All right. And then Wendy was on ESPN Cleveland yesterday. It's kind of started the storm of yesterday. And he had basically revealed that Giannis basically has to be traded to the Knicks over the summer. Like he's like, he did ask for a trade this summer. Wendy's saying flat out he asked for a trade to the Knicks this summer. Now Shams has gone out and said, well, if this happens, because the Knicks and the Bucks had like this whole exclusive negotiating period, couldn't come to a deal. The Knicks don't have a lot of assets. They don't have any picks. So Shams has said, hey, when this derby opens up for Giannis, more teams are going to be, I guess, open to it. Which is interesting, dude. It is interesting.
You are not going to want to give up what they want.
I don't know.
You do know.
Hard to say.
You do know.
Hard to say. I don't know.
Stop. You do know.
I don't know. I don't even know if I want Giannis. We got to see. I mean, but it would be
Oh
interesting.
my goodness.
Would be interesting.
Here we go again.
Yeah, it is.
It's the same time. Listen, mark your calendar.
What?
After Thanksgiving, before Christmas, Tobin's going to have a conversation about somebody. And depending on how the guys are playing on the team will determine whether he feels he could do without you.
Untrue. Fallacies. I know what it's going to take.
A year ago, Jaime would have been a throw-in to any deal.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I say every year it changes, it does. Because guess what? Right now, would you throw Jaime into a deal?
For a Giannis deal? Yes, he will be in the deal.
Okay. Who else?
Jaime Buckez Jr.
Tyler?
I don't know if it's going to be either Tyler or Wiggins, or I don't know who the fat salary is going to be that you're going to have to deal with. But you're going to have to.
Wiggins, you can't get rid of Wiggins. Are you kidding me?
If you have Giannis?
No.
Okay.
But that's his guy.
That is my guy. We're talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Do you realize how important Wiggins is on this team as far as his defense and his ability to score?
You don't think the Heat are going to have a good defensive presence with Giannis and Bam on the team together?
Yeah, but you're not going to have you're losing outside shooting when you.
So you don't want an MVP, a two-time MVP on your team.
Not
you
saying,
can't lose Wiggins. You can't lose Wiggins.
Dan thinks you're a crazy
Giannis,
person.
come on now.
Dan thinks you're a crazy person.
Okay.
I look. Did I trade machine last night? Maybe. And look.
I need a switch at my house, and when I see I see news, I need to turn off all of your
notifications.
Yeah,
Just
turn off everything.
Why?
Turn off the trade machine. Turn off it because anytime you hear something along these lines,
well, look,
you think Andy Ellisberg.
That's not fair.
Yeah, no,
I would
really?
never compare myself to the great Andy Ellisberg.
Okay, tell us about your trade, Andy.
Well, I think it's going to take a lot to get him on the.
Tell us about the damn trade.
Because here's the reason why. You're yelling at me.
Because you beat around the bush.
I'm not beating around the bush.
Oh, really?
But he's trying to talk.
Okay, so
Go.
Thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
That donut is not too sweet.
You're not familiar with his work.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. If you're going to trade for Giannis, you got to think about who you're going up against. Because here's the problem. The Heat, they only have 2 tradable first-round picks right now because of the Terry Rozier trade, which the NBA nefariously covered up and took away one of our assets because they didn't tell us that this person we were trading for was under investigation for scandalous gambling. So I want to get to this Adam Silver here in a second. So you look at teams like Atlanta. Atlanta's a very big competition because they have the Pelicans pick this year. That could end up being the number 1 pick. I mean, the Pelicans stink. They have that pick for the Derek Queen trade. Then they could trade some more picks. You got a team like San Antonio. You could trade a Dylan Harper that they just drafted. A Stephon Casso as Rookie of the Year. You're going to get asked.
It's crazy. If OKC won them, they got a boatload.
If OKC wanted to get in the game. But here's the thing. I find the Knicks element of this interesting because Giannis getting traded, he's already said, I got to win another ring. right?
Mhm.
When he said this summer, I only want to go to the Knicks, maybe he wants to just live in New York. But the way I looked at it, okay, through my heat-colored glasses,
Okay.
is that if you looked at the East this year, Jennifer,
Mhm.
really, how many teams do people think could come out of the East and win the title? Probably 2.
Yeah. basically.
Cavaliers and Knicks. That was pretty much the list.
Correct.
You look at the East now, there's a lot of teams. If I was
Detroit,
Detroit, Atlanta,
Atlanta,
Toronto, Miami. I'd look at all those teams. I'd be like, if I was Giannis. But that also makes
I'd say you want to go to a team that has younger talent,
Mhm.
right? So you're looking at Detroit, hell, Houston, but they ain't got no assets. OKC's got a boatload of assets. I don't know about New York. I know Miami doesn't really.
Okay,
I
so
don't know
New York
about
doesn't have
Atlanta.
anything. New York
Right.
just has players and they're taxed over the limit. That's why the New York deal probably didn't happen in the first place. Now, he may just be like, oh, I want to go to New York. And they're going to be like, cool, dude. What do you want us to do? So I don't know. That could just be the case. He could just want to go to New York. Or he has said Florida City's making him happy. He has said that. So now the Heat are going to know. Like, listen, the Heat will know if he wants to be here. Because him and Bam share an agent. They'll know. Hey, call up that dude Saratzis. Be like, what's the deal? Do we got a shot? He'll know. They'll know if he wants to be here or not. Very interesting. Now, here's
so Jennifer,
Mhm.
and let me warn you.
Leroy,
Okay,
You act
hold
like
on.
I've been in the show for 2
No.
days.
No, but again, he still hasn't gotten to the question I asked.
a lot of things I
That's
got to
why-
lay out. I have things I have to lay out. I'll get to it.
He was starting the story.
Yeah.
It's a journey. Let him get there.
I don't know if you know, but
Okay, Mike McDaniel.
I don't know if you know, but she's rats off your ship today.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't rats off. She wasn't rats off that donut though.
Because you did that that high pitched voice. Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much liberty.
It's very unbecoming, you know? Try and act like a
See.
professional.
long as it's not you, you good.
I gotta take a break, huh? You know?
See, there we go.
I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens.
Is the donut too sweet? Because I don't want to
-1.
Wow.
I don't want to drink the coffee with the donut because the sweetness from the coffee
First of all,
takes
I
over the
didn't say
donut.
that. I said I don't drink coffee with donuts. I wait after.
That is the perfect time.
Nope.
You know, to counteract that, what you could do is drink the coffee black and then have the sweet donut, and they don't.
No.
Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Okay.
All right.
That's
So
why your donuts are too
I'm not going to
sweet.
beat around the bush here because I know you're going to get mad at me. You want to trade? A Giannis trade?
Do it.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Here's the trade.
Hey, Tobin.
Hmm?
Don't beat around the bush.
I'm not going to beat around the bush.
I'm on your side today.
Thank you. The Miami Heat hypothetically acquire Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've thrown him into the trade machine. Going back to the Bucks. This is one version. I have two versions. Andrew Wiggins, Simone Fontecchio, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Nikola Jovic.
You see,
And
let me tell you why you're a fraud.
hold on. Let me finish.
Let him
Let me
finish.
finish.
Okay.
He's being mature.
And Kaloa.
All that for Giannis?
For Jan, no, like I think your tone is wrong on that.
Fix your toe.
I think your tone is wrong on that.
No, it's not.
Fix your tone on that. Dan Day, was his tone not wrong on that?
Leroy, do you know who Giannis Antetokounmpo is? Are you confusing
Yes,
him with
I
someone
do.
else?
But
Listen to the
wait.
camera, Day.
Hold on.
That makes it more serious.
Hold on. Let me make this quick point. If you trade that many players,
Mhm.
when he gets here, he's the team that he just left.
Not really, because you think about the team you got. So here's what it would be: you would have Bam, Davion Mitchell, Tyler Herro, Norman Powell, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. You'd have Pella Larson on the bench. You would need to find a big man somewhere. So that's definitely what they.
Which is not easy to find.
He's the sexiest asset you got in the trade. Now you could do another version if you wanted to keep Wiggins. And you could take Wiggins and Simone out, and you could put Tyler Herro and Yakachonis going back that way too.
So your Khalil's gone.
Well, he's the best asset they got, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Like he's, and here's the thing.
Make up your mind.
What do you mean?
Do you like him or not?
I love him.
Like how,
I'm not saying I wanted. I'm telling you. See, this is the thing that I hate doing trade talks with you. It sucks, and this is why I've stopped doing it because you're not an adult, and you just. I want Giannis. I'm gonna give up Casper Yakachonis and get Giannis.
Didn't
That's
say
you,
that.
that's you. No, that's
Didn't
literally
say that.
you. No, that's literally you.
No, I've
That's
never.
literally you.
I don't suggest.
That's not how trades work.
I don't suggest trades though.
You just asked me for a trade.
No, I asked you.
You just asked me
No,
for a
no, no.
trade.
I
You are a
asked-
fraud of the highest
wait,
degree.
wait.
You are a fraud of the highest order.
I ask you, and one of the only reasons why I ask you,
Because
you
the trade
ready?
has to work.
No. You want me to know? You want to know why? Because from day to day, week to week, year to year, you fall in love with certain players, or certain players suck, or whatever. And I just have fun with it because last year, Jaime was in every trade, and then this year he's possibly the sixth man of the year. But if it were up to you, he would have already been gone.
Not really. I mean, like for who? It depends on the player. If you were saying for Kevin Durant, yeah, I would have traded Jaime Jaquez for Kevin Durant. What a bastard I am.
They wouldn't.
I'm a true bastard.
No,
what an insult to me to Jaime Jaquez. Would I have traded him for Damian Lillard? Yes, twice on Sunday. I would have traded him for Damian Lillard.
My issue with it is if you trade too many assets, then you're no better than the team he left.
I mean, you don't think pairing Giannis Antetokounmpo with two all-star guards?
But you're still going to need a big. You don't have a big now.
Well, he has Bam Adebayo.
Okay, and when they're not on the floor?
Look, they'll have to probably and I was kind of looking at, I was finagling this. I was like, because he can't.
And why would they take Khalil? Because they already gave what's his name boatload of money.
You think Miles Turner's going to stick around with the Bucks, dude?
Huh?
You think Miles Turner's going to stick around with the Bucks? I don't think so. I mean, you could throw. I mean, like if they wanted, I'm not gonna do like the whole Miles Turner and throw
I
this
got you.
because some of these guys I can't trade yet on these student
Right.
machines because he can't get traded till December, whatever.
I
But
got you.
you asked for a trade, I gave you a trade.
I got you. That just seems like you're.
Well, here's the thing with trading Khalil, okay, and this is the thing that sucks about it. Of course, I don't want to trade Khalil Ware, but here's and I kind of mentioned this with the rundown of the teams. The thing the Heat are going to go up against is the bevy of picks that other organizations have. And the only thing that can be more attractive than a bevy of picks is having a player, you know, a la Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going to OKC for Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. Now, worked out terribly for that team, but this is a case where if you're talking about adding a 2-time MVP, yeah, I think it's going to take that kind of a haul, dude. Like, I don't think that this is going to be one of those things where I think he probably already tried the squeeze in the market thing and get, to a team for a very little. Like, I think this is going to be more like Anthony Davis. Like, you're going to give up Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma and picks. Like, I think it's going to take something like that to get a guy like this. So, look, if you're not into it, you're not into it. I'm not saying I hate it.
I'm not saying I'm not into it. And I'm not saying I wouldn't want Giannis on the team. I'm saying that at what point does having Giannis but losing all of those assets, at what point is it where it gets to be it's not helping?
I just think let's legitimate. Like if Jovic was having a better season and he wasn't playing like Jaime last year, and you could have him go, or maybe he sticks around because they're like we don't want that guy. He's been terrible this year, so maybe you keep his size on there. But yeah, I kind of feel like, and I thought this way with the Kevin Durant thing. Like if the Heat really wanted Kevin Durant, they probably would have had to give up Khalil Ware. And they didn't. They didn't want to do it for Kevin Durant. I understand he's 100 years old. You know, Giannis a little bit more in his prime. Now, will he always be this effective? I don't know. There's definitely those questions that have to happen. But I think if the Heat want to get in the game for Giannis Antetokounmpo, I don't think there's a way to do it without giving up Khalil Ware because they don't have the picks.
Right.
Now, I will say, Adam Silver, you hack. What you should do, because we know what you did for the Mavericks, okay? Giving them that number 1 overall pick with a 0.2% chance. What you should do is you should give me back my pick so I can trade it to the Bucks, because you know what you did with the Terry Rozier thing. You covered it up. It was a complete scandal, and you got scandals all around. You can't keep your house in order, Adam Silver. You got the Clippers scandal. You got the gambling scandal. All these scandals all over the place. And the Heat just being a bunch of good boys. Mickey Harrison, a good boy. Pat Riley, a good boy. Do everything right. What you should do is give us back our pick or compensatory so we can trade. All right, what's fair is fair. And then we can let Giannis decide. You give that war chest back to the Heat, then we can decide. Technically, they could unprotect one of their picks. And I think they could get 3 picks. But that's neither here nor there. We're owed a pick. I shouldn't have to unlock anything. You traded somebody under investigation, which, by the way, wouldn't have even happened if you would have just let Damian Lillard come to the Heat, but you shamed his agent. Oh, don't you demand trades in public? You're making Joe Cronin look like a big meanie. Kind of owe us one, Adam Silver. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. You kind of owe us one. So either give us back our pick or make this trade happen without giving up Khalil Ware. I would like that, please. He owes us.
Thank you for your attention in this matter.
Yes, thank you for your attention. No, you know what? No, thank you for your attention in this matter. Give me back my pick. Or get me Giannis. I want Giannis. And you owe it to us. You traded us for you made us trade for an investigated play. You hit it. You swept it under the rug. Dozens of bets flagged by Mississippi that day. I'm not going to tell anybody about this. Now, should anybody ever trade a first-round pick for Terry Rozier? Another story for another day.
You didn't make a big deal about it then.
I didn't like it back then. I liked getting Terry Rozier, but I thought it was a lot at the beginning.
All right.
I didn't understand. I was like, who are we betting against? Anyway, give me back my pick, dude. Or Giannis. I'll take him. One of the two. I don't think that's that much to ask. Is that not
I
much?
think Dan Day agrees with you.
I don't think is that crazy? He owes us, Dan Day.
It's just Giannis.
Oh, just asking for Giannis is just too demanding. Then fine, just a pick. Let us at least get in the derby with your cover-ups. Crazy. Imagine how many scandals this guy's just sweeping under the rug. Oh, we cleared him. You cleared him? What do you mean you cleared? There is a gambling ring. A ring, dude. The Portland Trailblazers don't have their coach this year. What do they get? Nothing. I got $26 million of dead money. Can't trade it. Just going into an escrow account, not paying them. Can't trade them. Can't pay them. Can't do anything. What is the retribution for that? Oops, my bad. Give the Heat back their pick, you rat bastard. Sorry, too strong. Too strong, Mr. Commissioner. I'm sorry. Too strong. I retract that, Mr. Commissioner. I apologize.
You got too passionate.
I won't talk to a commissioner like that again. I'm really sorry. I apologize. If anybody, please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Too much. I should have gone Rat Fink.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like that was stronger.
In about 6 days, 4 days.
You think my credentials are going to be revoked?
No, 4 days when this college playoff comes out. Your host.
No, I don't care anymore. I'm out. We're not getting. You don't want me in the playoff? I'm going to join my Pop-Tart Bowl. We're a minor league team apparently. We're not in the college. Whatever. 5 championships apparently doesn't get you into the dance with the big boys of the SEC. Idiots. Gives a rat's ass about Vanderbilt. Got these guys. What? Shut up, Pavia. Oh, expand the playoffs. That's how it works. BYU in the playoffs. You reap what you sow. I hope BYU does make the playoffs. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Oh, who? Let me ask you something, dude. Who do you want on the sidelines for national television? All right, you want the playmaker Michael Irvin, okay, or you want Whitney from Mormon Wives?
Oh no, you're gonna go take it out on Whitney?
I actually, I'm very torn on Whitney because she's adorable on TikTok, but I really don't like her on the show, and especially that to me, she can kick the sharpest of rocks for what she did to Jesse.
I prefer
why is it
Whitney
Demi?
over Demi.
Huh?
Why is it Demi?
That's how she says
Just
it.
trying to be fancy.
That's how she says it, dude.
And
Anyway, I apologize. I got to take a break.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
I apologize, Mr. Commissioner, but seriously, give me
You
Giannis on my
started
pick
talking
then.
about Mormon wives. Whose fault is that? You're apologizing to. You're the one doing it.
Just we're owed Giannis.
Owed Giannis.
We're owed
Let
Giannis.
him vent,
They get
okay?
Cooper Flag for trading Luka. We all know the Luka trade was a ruse. We all know it. You wanted him on the Lakers. You gave him a wink. Gave him Cooper Flag. Where's our make good? For scandal. You sat back on your hands. Jimmy Butler's out here tanking games. Didn't say a peep about nuking trades then. But when it was Damian Lillard wanted to get to the Heat, don't say anything, Damian Lillard. An upstanding citizen like Damian Lillard. Not that Jimmy Butler's not an upstanding citizen, but Damian Lillard, has he ever angered anybody? Oh, no, just Joe Cronin. Oh, heavens to Betsy.
We gotta take a break.
Point for Tobin.
Dolphins, Canes.
The dollar bills, y'all.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3.
You know who this is?
Nas?
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang? My bad. Sorry, intangibles.
wait a minute. So that's it. Whenever I ask you a question that steps outside of
I don't want to hide it.
your whiteness, you just go intangibles.
Yeah.
It's a built-in excuse, man.
It's
not an excuse. It's a reason.
Wait, could I? So
well, I didn't mean it in a
when you
bad
start
way.
talking about horses and stuff, I should just go non-intangible.
Sure.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite horse?
Huh?
What?
Can you name a horse?
Secretariat.
The goat.
More than I could.
Yeah.
Do you call a horse the goat?
No.
Two farm animals. Well, kind of weird, right?
What are you doing?
I'll take my -1.
-1.
I love journalism.
Richie with just getting his Schmeath and Schmolnick on it. Mugu Gai Pan is Tobin would know well. I don't actually think I've ever had Mugu Gai Pan.
Me neither.
I think my go-to Chinese is General Shao's chicken. I don't
yeah.
I don't.
You got to be careful though.
What is Mugu Gai Pan? Is that beef?
Yeah, I think so. I think some of the people that do General Child's chicken, too much bread, no chicken.
Agreed. Let's see. Mugu Gai Pan, a popular Cantonese American dish. Sliced chicken breast stir-fried with mushrooms and various vegetables, sometimes known as mushroom chicken slices. This doesn't sound like something I wouldn't like.
Mm.
Dude, I have never saw as long as I've known you.
Are you on
As
that?
long as I've known you, I've never heard you say no to food.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, but I'm just saying when you
I'm
say
not sitting here asking if donuts are too sweet, dude. Like
Hey,
I'm
don't
good.
drag me into your conversation.
Point
-1.
for Tobin.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. Panthers back on the ice tonight, taking on the Nashville Predators. Paul Maurice, this was him saying he was asked if he has to look at the positives with how things are going right now.
There's a bet as much of anything else. So if you're going to deal with the negative, and if you're losing hockey games, you can find it. You can find more than what's really there, right? You win 2 or 3, a couple of those clips don't make it on. So, but we have to find that balance. We got to deal with our problems. We can't, hey, we got a couple of guys that nobody cares, right? This is our hockey team. We're going to look a little different than people are used to seeing in the past. We may look different a month from now too, but where we are right now, we've got to get a little bit more. Like I liked our first period. I liked our first 2 periods against Philly. I liked our start against Calgary. And then I thought we've gotten a little tight and a little slow in those games. It's not a fatigue thing for me because our minutes aren't big and we've been at home. So we're a little bit tight. Don't want to make plays that cost us, which is a guarantee that you're going to make plays that cost you.
There you go. Always has that right temperament, Paul Maurice.
Why are you laughing?
Tobin is a colonel in General Child's army.
I would be.
Yeah, it's hit or miss though. General Child's hit or miss because sometimes there's so much breading, no chicken.
Dade South says American Chinese food is bottom tier Asian food. I don't know about that one, dude. I mean, I do love me some Thai food as well.
Thai food is my favorite.
Japanese hibachi is really good, but these are
Thai
all,
food is my best.
Thai food is really good. I've never had Korean barbecue.
What?
Never had. I just said it.
Have you been to it? So you've never been to like where you sit at a table and you cook it yourself?
The only place I've done that is at a what the hell is it called? Melting pot.
No.
Which
Melting pot, like
stick in a boiler.
No
thanks.
That like.
Korean
I mean, didn't we just get past
I like
COVID?
it.
I've done it for the ambiance,
and we dipping our food into the same.
Yeah.
That weirds me out. I'm out on that. I'm out on the melting pot.
Paul Maurice,
or the fondue store, the fondue place. No.
Paul Maurice was also asked if everybody being happy about the Panthers' failure can rally the team.
Can this also be a circle the wagons moment for you guys? I mean, you are
for sure.
time defending.
Oh yeah, like everybody loves this. We're struggling. and I get it. I would be too if I'm on the outside looking in. Good on them. And that can be something we can use.
Right? Good on them.
Sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's basically saying bleep the haters.
Yeah.
You see all these
classy man.
These Lightning fans, they're heinous. The people from Canada.
How about this?
Hate the Panthers.
Not for nothing.
So everybody's enjoying the Panthers.
We did the
downfall.
same thing when they were. We did the same thing.
We're talking about
to Tampa.
Hard to say. I'm
We
very
did.
classy. I
We
don't know if
did.
I did that.
We did.
Now, did I say on?
What exactly did we do?
Nah, I don't recall. I did tweet out this year. I believe in a preseason game because they pulled that thuggery. I believe what I tweeted out was, I cannot stress this enough. But use the word the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you say that's me doing the same thing, then maybe.
No, but after they won back to back, right? And they didn't go to 3, but they won back to back. And then that next year there was no love lost. There was like,
Why should there be?
No, there shouldn't. But I'm saying,
But I think Paul Maurice is basically saying, like, listen, get your chuckles off now because the cats are coming.
yeah, he's trying to weather the storm, and it's becoming probably more difficult than any of us thought because I watch a hockey game. I watch Panthers hockey right now, and I only recognize like 5 guys.
Yeah, it's tough sledding.
Right. So
hopefully they can get one tonight against the Predators. 7:00 is your puck drop from Amarant Bank Arena. They got this game, and I think they play Saturday afternoon. I think they play the Columbus Blue Jackets, which is a Sergei Bobrovsky revenge game, as always.
I mean, hasn't he already gotten when have you gotten enough revenge?
Never.
Okay.
Especially just Tortorella flapping his gums on TV.
I got you.
Sick of him, too. You would agree this Tortorella's just got to shut the hell up, right? Well, hopefully this could be a slump buster, but they can't. The Cats are losing to everybody. I mean, we just lost to Calgary. This is the other team with the fewest points in the league. So
yeah,
we'll see. Mike Tomlin, he's dealing with some stress right now. Steelers fans want him fired.
Of course.
This is what he had to say.
In general, I agree with him. And from this perspective, football is our game. We're in the sport entertainment business. And so if you root for the Steelers, entertaining them is winning. And so when you're not winning, it's not entertaining. And if you've been in this business, you understand that. And so I respect it. I share frustrations. I understand what makes this thing go, and winning is what makes this thing go.
Wow. He handled that very gracefully.
Hey, I mean, how else is there to handle it?
Oh, you can tell people.
You have been the longest tenured coach in the NFL.
I've heard.
And you coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and these fans expect a lot because that's just the way it's been.
If there was a parting of ways, you want him?
After next year.
What?
And look, not for nothing. This is if you're gonna have Tua for another year, bringing in a new coach you're asking for trouble. So if you know you're gonna have Tua for another year,
if anybody's used to having mediocre quarterbacks, it's Mike Tomlin.
But if you're gonna have Tua here next year, I'd say the most you're going to get out of it is if Mike is the coach.
Dude, just have Mike Tomlin here, make Brian Daboll the offensive coordinator. He had him at Alabama.
That's true.
Do that.
He's.
What'd you think about that? Took your fancy?
Yeah, that was kind
of got perked up a little bit.
But I will also say this:
I don't want that Arthur Smith.
You think he keeps? I keep D coordinator. I'd keep.
Oh,
I know. I just
Bob and Weave.
Yeah,
Anthony Weaver. I like Anthony Weaver.
It's funny that to remember you had to use the
My
fake name
that I made up.
The nickname.
Well, let me ask you this,
Huh.
because we know that he had a poor first experience with the Dolphins, the hiring process. Now that was, I think, previous personnel, not the same ownership. But he was the only guy to give Brian Flores a lifeline after all that was going down. So do you think that would turn him off to even
No.
entertaining the Miami Dolphins as an
No.
idea?
No.
You sure?
Here's the problem.
Probably got all that dirt from Flores.
Here's the problem. Just because you helped a guy after he left the bad relationship.
Yep.
Doesn't mean that now you get, lumped in with him. Right? Like, I don't.
Well, I'm not saying get lumped in with him. Like, I don't think the Dolphins would rule him out. I'm saying, would he rule out the Dolphins? Be like, nah. Because
because if
when
he
nobody
called,
was hiring
if he
Brian
called,
Flores.
if he called Brian Flores and say, hey, I don't want to, he was, man, go take that job. There's only 32 of them in the world. Now you get.
Yeah, but he's gonna have his pick, right? That's what I guess.
Okay, who's gonna get fired? And look at all these situations. What job do you want? It's pretty bad.
Giants. Is the Giants a sexy job right now with Jackson Dart and the battering ram in the background and immature Abdul Carter? Man, he's not gonna like Abdul Carter.
I would say if there's a reason why you would probably hire him there so he can get your star player in line.
Yeah, but sometimes he just doesn't have time for that.
Right.
I
tell you who's going to be if you have a young quarterback, who would be a good Kevin Stefanski.
Is Stefanski getting fired? Ooh, would he take the Browns job?
Who?
Tomlin.
No, it's not quarterback.
Okay. I didn't know if that was
unless he likes Shador.
I didn't know if that was like
Let
treachery.
me take it back. Unless he likes Shador.
I don't know.
I mean, nobody knows what Shador is because they have no talent, no weapons on the outside. No.
Right.
So it's unfair to even judge him. Why is he running around? Because nobody's open.
I know that Steelers fans look at this and they say, like, I don't know why you guys think he's so great. He won one Super Bowl and he's been a 500 coach, but I don't know. I just look at Mike Tomlin.
He's more than a 500 coach.
I just think of accountability. Yeah, he's
Right.
most, but I'm just saying.
So here, if I could ask people this, it would be this. Is a good football coach means you win? Or if you don't win, you're not a good football coach? Because I know a lot of guys, and I've seen a lot of coaches that were in some pretty difficult situations that ended up doing a lot better than people thought.
Right.
They just couldn't get. For example, what Brian Flores did when back then everybody thought those teams were going to be just terrible.
Oh my God, those first 8 weeks of football,
Right.
That was the most rat ass
Right.
football team I've ever seen in my life.
And so from that standpoint,
Remember when they started Josh Rosen? Oh,
but
do you remember that, JFig? You want to talk about an unsweet donut? Josh Rosen in a Dolphins uniform. Holy crap!
So and that's the problem, that it sometimes, like we say, oh, Tomlin can't win. Okay, and how much should he have won?
Yeah, especially since Big Ben retired.
Right. And that's the part that how many games should the Steelers be winning right now with that team and that quarterback and that offense?
By the way, he was kind of OG fat cat.
Who?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh yeah, because them last couple years, all he did was just stand back there and like. He was the equivalent to Joker on a football field.
He's like, I don't know. I just feel like if there's anybody left who's just got the cachet, I mean, he's only 53 years old. It's kind of crazy. Like if anybody's got the cachet for a fresh start that you would actually be like, no, I trust this guy running an organization. Yeah, maybe to Steelers fans it's like it's old hat, but I think to a lot of people they would kill for the Steelers like credibility, and I feel like the only reason they have credibility is because of him.
Right? Yeah, because you know what? Contrary to popular belief, I would like Pittsburgh Steelers fans to, you know what? Go look at the quarterbacks that this man has won with. And I want to ask you, based on what you've seen, you're telling me that Mike Tomlin should have won more while he was there. That's basically why you would get rid of him. Because you think, like everybody says, it's cute. He needs a fresh start. We need a fresh start. No. The question is, do you think if you had a different coach, that different coach would have had more success than Mike Tomlin has had recently with the quarterbacks that he's played with. Does anybody remember Kenny Pickett?
Oof. His record 183, 107, and 2. 8-11 in the postseason.
Okay, but that's what happens if you only have one Super Bowl and you go to the playoffs every year. Like people say, he doesn't have a winning record in the playoffs. Not many coaches do unless you win a Super Bowl. Do you understand that? Is there any coach? Think about this. Is there any coach with a winning record that hasn't in the playoffs that has won a Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Because you have to have that one
Doesn't seem
run.
like it would make sense.
You have to have that one run.
Well, there's only, how many multiple Super Bowl winners coaches are there recently? It's Andy Reid and Bill Belichick. That's the list, right? Like, am I missing anybody?
So while we sitting here talking about
Pete Carroll was a pickoff from getting there.
While we sitting here talking about playoff records and playoff records and playoff records, most coaches do have losing records in the playoffs because they don't win the Super Bowl. If you don't win the Super Bowl, you're losing.
I think he would be the one guy where I'd be like, if you thought, I think they're like, I'm not ruling out that there would be obstacles. I don't know what his feelings are about Miami, but if there was one guy where it'd be like, oh no, like that's the guy you want, I feel like that's the guy you got to go. You would go after. And I feel like Stephen Ross would be like, oh, that's my feather in the cap to kind of take the organization over for the next whatever so years.
Yep.
And the Tua thing will be what it'll be. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he has to stick with Tua, find a guy that'll work with Tua. If he wants,
he's had worse quarterbacks than Tua.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like if he's, the Aaron Rodgers who's playing today, I mean, Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph, like he has not had a.
Mason Rudolph is the only guy that almost got himself killed.
Mm-hmm.
Myles Garrett, like.
Speaking of Mike McDaniel, he's got some thoughts on the Dolphins playoff picture. We'll get to that coming on up back after this. You on FM 104.3 WQAM. Fix your camera, dude. Got that all going on.
Little Nirvana.
Little Nirvana, dude. Little Nirvana. They will not be at Rockville, but there'll be plenty of bands at Rockville. So if you guys want to go, today's word, if you guys want to win passes to all of Rockville, I think it's 4 days, Daytona, Tangibles. If you guys want to go, the word today, chaos. CHAOS, chaos. Text that to 20357, and you guys can win your tickets today to Rockville, which is going to be at Daytona International Speedway, May 7th through 10th. And a whole bevy of bands are going to be there, dude. A whole bevy of bands. So check that on out, and should be fun. But today's word is chaos. Text that to 20357. Mike McDaniel, of course, getting ready for the New York Jets.
In the cold.
In the cold.
I thought we were past that because they beat Buffalo.
Yeah, but it wasn't cold.
All right. But I'm just saying, remember we said, oh, we came in and then they beat Buffalo. And it's like, is that like an improvement because they beat Buffalo or no? Or because the record was so
good.
bad?
It's good.
But we didn't even enjoy it. We enjoyed it
because
because
a little. He trolled the elbow room. It was cool.
All right.
I'll tell you what took away from me. That damn going for it and passing up the field goal. I couldn't shake that. It was very annoying. And I know everybody's doing it right now. I know everybody's doing it. It's like the chic thing.
No, but here's the deal. The difference between a new wave coach and an old school coach.
-1 for hobnobbery.
An old school coach plays by feel, what he feels like, what he's seeing, right? A new style coach just looks at a piece of paper and sees the analytics.
Right.
You have to know about your team. Like if I need 4th and 1 in a tough yard, right? This is not the Eagles. This is not. So you either have to figure out a way to do it, but just lining up and trying to do it like all those other physical teams.
Somebody was mentioning this the other day. I saw somebody in the chat saying, I forgot who it was. I apologize for not giving credit, but somebody said, why don't they do, like, if you're going to do the 4th and 1 with Ollie Gordon, why can't they do a version of tush push just wildcat with him instead of giving it to
everybody just makes an. Here's what you have to understand. Here's why this is not going to ever get outlawed. The Eagles do it really well, and everybody thinks they could just line up and do it, and that's not the case. It's leverage, and it's about getting low. And if you watch an Eagles game,
but
they also time it up so all of them jump a little bit early before the ball snaps.
But when the Lions do it, they do Gibbs, don't they? Don't they typically do one of their running back or Montgomery?
The tight end. Who's the tight end?
I don't know.
I forgot the tight end's name.
But they don't use Goff.
Laporta.
Yeah,
they do with Laporta.
They don't use Goff for it. So like, could the Dolphins do something like that where they used another? But Brunskill, can Brunskill do it?
No, Brunskill.
What if Dan likes it?
They're doing it with Julian Hill,
dude. Let's
Julian Hill.
I don't trust his hands.
Or you bring in Zach Wilson.
Dude,
he ain't doing nothing.
We would have the biggest tush push if we had Brunskill doing the tush push.
No, he's the pusher.
No.
The
That's
push.
That's what we want them to think.
Push. You can't. Brunskill would be the pusher,
no,
not the push.
They'll never see it coming. That's what we want them to think. They think he's there for the push.
See, can I just do? You line up Ollie Gordon, and then you do a shift, and Daniel Brunskill behind the center, and then goes.
Yeah,
the Brunskill shuffle.
Julian Hill used to be a quarterback.
Okay, dude, at Campbell.
That's why he can't catch.
He was a quarterback, and they're just like, hey, what about tight end, but one that doesn't catch? Like, when have we heard that before? Usually, you come in at the tight end, you got some kind of ball skills. This guy took 4 years to be able to catch a 2-point conversion.
There's some excellent tight end play in this league right now. Like the last few years having top 10 picks, they're all doing well.
Yeah, D-Sizzle says Ravens are doing the tush push with Mark Andrews.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Brunskill, dude.
Wait, but
no one's gonna see it
Julian
coming.
Hill can actually take a snap. Dude, I'm telling you right now, putting the offensive lineman back there and having him go under center, you don't realize that quarterback center exchange is not as easy as you think.
Everybody, I'm sure.
He's a oof with big hands.
Nice. You don't know that he's an oaf? I'm telling you, dude. Here's the thing.
Give me more.
You don't know that he sounds like that. He could be a very intelligent man.
Can I just tell, if you haven't taken a snap from center, it's not just like going ahead and throwing your hands up under there.
I would agree with you, but hear me out.
No. That's why you got to do it, Julian Hill. He played quarterback.
But Brunskill used to play center. So who knows the exchange of a center like a center?
It's not the same.
He knows how to caress.
That's like saying you should know radio. You used to be a producer.
Yeah.
All producers don't make good radio hosts.
True, but a lot of them, you'll know the nuts and bolts. If for a trick play, you could do a segment. Any of them could do a segment. Any of them. You can come on here and do 15 minutes. We're talking one play.
Dude, I don't understand why you simplify some of the most difficult things to do. You know how hard quarterback center exchange is?
Tua says it looks very easy from his from your couch.
No, it's like, well, first of all, whoever plays quarterback for the Dolphins has to be in a good football position for that shotgun.
Right.
Because that thing could go anywhere.
Usually on football, you always got your top hand, your dominant hand, right? Nobody does double hands, right? Double thumbs. It's a little too invasive.
Oh, God.
Dude, wait.
Oh my God.
So, do your hands again?
So most
I don't think I want him to do that.
I typically imagine when you snap a football, typically you put your throwing hand on top, then on the bottom, right? So you get like that.
However,
that rub of the hand. Nobody ever does double.
You know, in actuality, they like the center adjusts the ball. So when he snaps, however the quarterback wants it, the laces go right where.
Cool. All right.
So
but nobody ever goes double thumbs to have the whole foot.
Where's the football gonna go?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I just want to be clear. That's why I'm asking.
Cannot,
but it's a little it's a little too much tickling, you know?
I wish people could see how you're putting your hands.
Give
when you
yourself
say
a
double
minus
thumbs.
one. Yeah.
Why?
-1 for making it weird. How am I making it weird?
You were
For
wiggling
making
your
it
thumb.
weird.
Like you're under the center. How? Think how the ball snap.
I just don't think you want to tickle the gooch, you know?
The ball.
What?
Snapped. How's the ball gonna get in your hands?
Back off, and people can't see you. So
Yeah,
like,
seriously.
You're an idiot.
Did you wiggle your fingers when you did that?
Yes.
yeah,
You
right,
did do it.
right. See, like you could also do it like kind of,
You
Put
know
your
what that
hands
would be?
slightly
Right.
higher.
Silent count.
yeah, 2 tickles, two tickles on the gooch. That means snap it.
Great insight.
So wait, no. I used to see it all the time. Look,
Right.
pink, little pink, pink. So wait, here we go. If you get look, you're under there like this, right? Football goes boom right in the pocket. Are you really serious that have you ever seen a quarterback do this?
Well, that I've seen like that they'll catch like a snap like that sometimes. Like they'll be like a little weird.
A
with their hands.
shotgun!
Yeah.
Not up underneath there. Look, there's no.
My whole point of this is Brunskill's going to know this. So when he's talking to Aaron, right, and he's like, "Hey, Brew, this is what I'm going to do, dude. I'm going to give you the double thumbs, and
No.
that's going to get us."
Look.
Yeah, thank you.
So wait, look, give it here. No, you understand.
Go on camera correctly.
So you understand when you get the ball,
Right.
right? A lot of times they'll snap it to where the ball comes.
You
up
have it.
just
Yep.
like that.
Typical
and then you
standing.
adjust it, right?
Mhm.
So this is how you're underneath there.
All right. So you
You're
got
underneath there like this.
like everybody watches football.
right.
Yep.
Here or here.
Yep.
A lot of times you put the
Oh, laces on the bottom.
either way.
Okay.
Have whatever your preference is.
Right.
Right? Now, you see how the football comes up.
Yep. Because you snap it.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
if you turn your hands, how's the football get there?
Well, you just wouldn't turn it. You would just go straight ball, right into the tickles,
No.
right into the gooch tickles.
No.
It could.
No, you can't.
I think so.
No. Because I'm going to regret saying this.
Say it.
Get in the microphone.
You have to turn your hands so that they can get up underneath there.
Understood.
So if you go this way, you got hands all over the thighs. And
I
all
forget
that.
how big the football is. You know why? I'm a little bit too used to throwing the peewee football with my son. I forgot how big.
First of all, the center's not doing the splits either. It's already a tight spot.
Interesting.
I'm just saying. Like, I don't.
But if it was a center taking a snap from a center. Brunskill's played a
No,
little
it
center.
also probably means bigger hands. You ever thought about that?
Meatball thumbs.
No,
That's what she said.
meatball thumbs.
Yeah.
Dude,
sausage fingers.
How long have you been watching football?
Well, this is a revolution.
This is amazing.
It's a revolutionary idea.
You're embarrassing me.
No, it's a revolutionary idea,
You
dude.
are embarrassing me. Somebody who you hang out with,
Yeah.
who spent his whole life in the sport, and this is what we're talking about right now. You're embarrassing. You are embarrassing.
Ethan Schmolnick says, on 4th and 1, if you want to get that scooch, you got to tickle the gooch.
What are we doing?
I love how this is a topic we're discussing right now with demonstrations. And we had a meeting where they told us a little bit less on the chaos.
That's true. That is true.
What happened?
On my first day, really?
I'm sorry. Technically, it's your 3rd day. You're just first day on camera. I'm sorry. I just have ideas.
First day witnessing
But
the
like,
weird.
I'm trying to figure out, what do you think's going on under there?
Well, I know what typically is going on there. I'm trying to change football. I want to put Brunskill back there.
Go watch a football play and watch a snap. Like,
it's kind of like when Bam and Ware throw lobs to each other, you know, big man to big man.
When they asked Leroy in his next job interview why he left his last job, he can use
Show
this clip.
Don't worry, I'll clip it for you. I'll send it to your email.
Take a break. Back after this.
WQ
All right, welcome back. It's Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3. It is. Did I show you too much last break?
We saw too much last break.
I think sometimes in sports, you want people to do things, but you refuse to recognize the physical way you have to do stuff.
Okay.
So, for example, when you snap the ball, your hand turns.
I know.
That's why they grab it a certain way and the football turns.
Did a couple JV practices at center. They said I had a natural motion for it.
They lied.
A natural. Oh, boy. I tell you what, I ain't going to lie. Over the years, my credibility is going straight to hell.
Look, I like to think sometimes of this show as an ideas bubble. You know, like there are no bad ideas. We're kind of just throwing stuff against the wall. And I was just coming up with a solution for 4th and 1. You don't like it? We don't have to speak of it again.
Your idea for 4th and 1 is to have somebody crawl up behind the center, double barrel,
tickle the gooch. Hey, Mike McDaniel. This was his thoughts on playoff graphics in the NFL.
It's hilarious that there's charts about the playoff hunt and stuff with 6 and 5 weeks out. Like, I'm not sure if anybody's paid attention, but things go crazy in December and January. You just got to play your opponent. And then after you play that opponent, you can assess if your play will help you or you need to improve it to play the next opponent, which you guys can fill me in on who that is later because I have no idea.
He thinks he's cute.
No, they know. They're 1 week ahead.
He knows.
Believe it or not. They're one. So who do they play next week? The Steelers?
When do you officially look at an in the hunt graphic? The Dolphins have been making some in the hunt graphics. It's December now.
If they get to 500.
Then you'll look at in the hunt graphics. You'll take it seriously.
Yeah, before that it doesn't matter.
Literally, I think everybody in the AFC is in the hunt other than
But that's what I mean.
the Browns
Right.
and the Titans.
And who else? The Jets.
And the Raiders.
And the Raiders.
I think if the Jets
That's not everybody. It's not even close.
I think if the Jets win, they're in the hunt.
In the hunt, 2 games under 500 is not in the hunt.
The Dolphins were in the hunt 2 games under 500.
Yeah, I know.
They were on the graphic.
They were on the graphic, but so what?
Let's see. Shams Sharania has tweeted out Milwaukee Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo is expected to be sidelined approximately 2 to 4 weeks with a calf strain. Wink. Wink. When did Shams say that this was all going to be resolved?
Mm-hmm.
I think he said a few weeks. You know what's between 2 and 4? A few. Very interesting, Leroy.
Dude, I think I'd rather do the snap thing.
Why?
It's just
Why are you
terrible.
saying that, dude?
You're terrible.
Other NBA news, Chris Paul got let go. Lawrence Frank, he runs the Clippers. He says,
Wasn't he used to be a coach?
yes.
Okay.
He said it had nothing to do with Chris Paul. It had nothing to do with our record.
Chris Paul had a legendary career and is a legendary Clipper. We did not make this move because of our underperformance. He had nothing to do with that. I take full responsibility for our record. We are not scapegoating Chris Paul. We have many issues, and we're going to address each issue for our underperformance. But I do want to make it clear. We have great respect for Chris, for the career that he's had, and for his impact on the organization, what he did to help transform the franchise. And we're not blaming him for our underperformance.
All right. I mean, you're not blaming him, but like,
damage is done.
Come on, dude. What are we talking about here?
Mm-hmm.
Damage is done, my friend.
You know what you did. You know what you did. Doc Rivers, he was getting a lot of Giannis questions yesterday. He was asked, what if Giannis comes back? Does he have to address some of these rumors?
I don't think he needs to, but if he has to, he will. I know they all talked today, and they were great. So, again, it is what it is. The thing I keep saying is I go to the source. I talk to the source every single day, and he loves Milwaukee and he loves the Bucks.
Nick said it perfectly about he said, bro, they send that man home at 3 a.m. and you say it's not him, it's us. Okay.
All right, dude.
Yeah. Right. If it was us, you would have sent him home after breakfast the next day.
Jarrell says it has everything to do with James Harden. I agree. I mean, they didn't get along in Houston, and now they're older, and Chris Paul's grumpier. Now, apparently, him and Ty Lue weren't on speaking terms either. Chris Paul is a lot in the back. Like he is. Everyone's got to be on point. That guy was president of the damn association. Like he likes to have things buttoned up. And you're not an all-star anymore. You're a legend. You're a Hall of Famer. But
I think that's his biggest problem is that the game and how it's been played and how it should be played he doesn't relate to it. He doesn't relate to the laissez-faire attitude that a lot of players take towards the game. And he's old school.
Joe Burrow, he talked about his toe and how he's protecting it.
Carbon fiber plate and custom orthotic. Well, the shoe can't bend because my toe can't go backwards right now. It's still a little early for that. So just keeps it firm and not bending it back.
Is it comfortable?
No.
Are you wearing different cleats now than you were before?
You see why we get so mad?
Yeah. These are the ones that I feel like give me enough space and stability to do what I need to do.
How difficult was it to get used to the insert?
It was certainly a process to figure out what worked best for me and what was most comfortable and at the same time safe. But we worked through that, and a lot of different people were involved, and we got the right stuff in there.
Will you be wearing it? Do you have any idea?
For sure the rest of this year, and probably going forward, but we'll see.
He'll have some kind of orthotic in his foot forever.
Damn, dude, really?
See me?
Sheesh. That's rough. All right, that's your mixed bag, everybody.
You know why? Because if that toe, let me tell you, without this, if my toe bends the
How
wrong
about
way,
it hurt? Crime hurt?
almost peed on myself. You know that kind of pain. You know that kind of pain where you got to go.
Take a break. Get you caught up with your headlines. More to come. Back after this.
buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. Yeah. To all my peoples in the struggle, you know.
All right, welcome back.
It's all good, baby.
Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM.
What are you doing?
What has tickled you, Jennifer?
No, she just.
No, I thought he was gonna throw that paper at me.
Why are you so upset? Because you headbutt the microphone again as we went to break?
No.
He's like blaming it on me, like as if I'm the one that put it there.
You've had a tough week.
We could have just made it through and went into the break and everything been fine. But old Giggles McGee over here stopped the show and
because I stopped the show. Really? I was going into break.
Dude, you got to stop doing this because it's become like a problem with
the mic doesn't move like everybody else's mic.
Dude, it's crazy. It doesn't move different. It's in this, and you've done this now multiple times where you've just gone absolutely been a battering ram.
Did you see me look around to see?
You're like, God, I hope. Yeah, this.
Wait, watch me look around. Watch look.
I hope nobody saw that. Because you knew immediately. And the red light's on.
Not the eye.
It's incredible. Take a break.
I looked at you first, but I forgot. I should have been looking over at Giggles.
Look at that smile. A1 smile.
She got her revenge for you doing the squeaky voice earlier.
No.
Somehow. You know why? Because karma works.
What do you mean?
Schmeeth and Schmolnick says 15-yard penalty for targeting.
You were literally this emoji with the eyes.
How many times are you going to do that where you hit the microphone?
Because look.
Oh, so it does move.
No, but it doesn't move like this one doesn't move.
Leroy.
Right here.
Leroy.
There we go.
Let's be real.
Unbelievable. Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. Heat lose last night, 118-108. They had a tough shooting night. Here was what Eric Spoelstra had to say after the game.
You know, we made a good comeback there at the end, but through three quarters, there was more discouragement from our missed shots that was affecting our concentration level and resolve defensively. Particularly, in that second quarter and then probably through 7 or 8 minutes of that third quarter, that's where we really pride ourselves in being able to hold the fort, find a different way, a different solution, just buckling down, concentrating and defending the way we're capable of. Not to say that we would have gotten stops, but we had several breakdowns, and then you could feel our lack of resolve from the discouragement of missing shots.
I mean, I get them, and I know that's always where you're going to default. You guys missed a lot of shots. I mean, it was a lot of three-pointers.
It couldn't have been any more opposite than the game before.
It was. If there was ever regression to the mean, like that was that game. After you broke a record, they're like, yeah, cool, dude. That's not going to happen this game.
So why does this team always struggle when Khalil leads the team at 3 points?
I don't know. That's a weird thing.
It's a weird
That's
thing.
a weird. That's a
so
weird
if
thing.
he's on his 3-point game, nobody else is.
Dude, he had some moves yesterday. He had that pullback three where he had the garden gnome on him. That was cool. But then he had that finger roll over AD. I was like, whoo!
Goodness.
Wow. Very impressive. Very impressive. Panthers are back on the ice tonight. They take on the Nashville Predators. Please win. That's it. I need the Panthers to win. I'm tired of this nonsense. Giannis Antetokounmpo, if you guys are just joining, got sent for an MRI. Shams has reported this morning that he is out 2 to 4 weeks. Wink. That's the official injury report.
When's the trade deadline?
Not till February.
Oh, okay. So
not till February.
Too soon. He might have peaked too soon.
Well, maybe. Or maybe he's just like, wink. Maybe what's really straining him is all this stress on the unknown. Dade South says, so is the microphone. Barry Jackson reports that the Marlins are seeking a veteran bat when they go to the winter meetings.
A cheap veteran bat?
Yeah, they say they're going to spend a little. You know, I would hope so. I'm going to get like $70 million in revenue sharing. $70 million for existing. Go get me Pete Alonso for a year, Bruce.
Face the other way. Face that way.
Bruce.
There you go.
Yeah, that way.
Get me Pete Alonso for a year. You're getting $70 million for being a cheapskate last year. I want Polar Bear. I want him.
We should put like a little Marlins Park with an arrow, and then put Kaseya Center, and then put
You can put right here.
North. North.
North.
You know who's a free agent?
Who?
JT Realmuto.
You want him back?
Yeah, I'd take him back.
And then we'd have to move.
Then put Augustine Ramirez at first.
To first?
Yeah. He probably don't want to come back here, though.
Why?
I don't think it ended on the greatest terms. But now a bunch of different people.
Here,
now.
a lot of players, it doesn't end well down here because the only reason why they get rid of them is because they don't want to pay them. And it's not like they're always asking for big time contracts. They just don't. You know what I mean? So if he really wanted to be here and he was trying to work something out to be here and they just dumped him because they didn't even want to have the conversation, I think that could leave a sour taste.
Yeah, they also got, what do they get for him? Oh, they got Sixto for him.
I remember when it happened to me, I wasn't mad at the decision that the team made. I was mad because you thought that the next guy was going to be better than me. I was insulted by that.
They list a first baseman available via WAR. Top first baseman, Pete Alonso. Josh Naylor re-signed with Seattle. I would have loved to get him back. Another guy we let go. He was so immature.
I mean,
he injured himself playing a knife game in the minors.
What was he, 20-something years old?
He can't be that
stupid.
Like,
really? God, oh, I'm sorry. You just weren't on TV, mister. I'm carrying a keg down the street.
Future, you can't be playing knife games with somebody's hand in the minor leagues.
We played Fruit Ninja in the parking lot.
I don't have to swing a bat.
Okay, you're making you're mixing maturity with job.
He's good.
Like what does one have to do with the other? Like you would think. Hold on, let's see. You would think that depending on the position one has in this world, that he would better understand how to handle his position.
Josh Bell's available. You want him back?
Correct. Correct. Okay. Look around the world. Is that the case? So why do we expect 19, 20-year-olds to be so much better at it?
To play the knife game?
Why do we expect 19 or early 20-year-olds to be better humans than the people that have been on this earth for over 50 years?
Carlos Santana's available. He's 40.
Tell him bring his guitar.
Luis Arias, bring him back, play first base. Yeah, you're into that, Dan Day? We need a power hitter, though, dude.
Yeah, we don't need singles.
That guy's always on base.
He is always on base. I understand.
He
First
was always on base when they shipped him.
They did, but they need some bop, dude. Like, I need somebody who can hit some dingers on this team. You know, unless Marcy's going to, take it up in the power. I don't know.
Well, keep in mind, there's a lot of guys last year got banged up. So you lost.
Conine got hurt. Well, they were saying, too, they could get an outfielder and then put Conine at first base, like his pops. Bless you, dude.
Stowers making a comeback?
Yeah, well, I don't know what's going to go on there because he's apparently they're apparently in negotiations for an extension, but they're not very close.
$50 million is not very close?
No, it's not close.
You're never close when you're negotiating with the why does everybody think,
they just got 70?
But when does Bruce I gotta ask you, Bruce, when do you want to do something that's just a little fun, baby? You know, like you had Jeter here. He was a sourpuss, all right? Stick in the mud. But even Leroy every once in a while felt froggy. I remember the great Carlos Delgado free agency frenzy. Now, it was a crazy contract. I can't believe Carlos Delgado signed it because it was backloaded. The first year he got paid like $4 million. And then the rest of the years were monsters. So, of course, what happened? They had Carlos Delgado for a year. Then he got traded to the Mets. That's what happened. But for that year, Leroy, 2005, sneaky good year. Sneaky good year. I loved having Carlos Delgado here. I just want give me some bop on this team. Go get me the polar bear. What's the problem?
The money.
Just give him a big fat 1-year deal.
Why do you think people will take that? Like you're making an assumption if you offer it that they're going to take it. Nobody wants a damn 1-year contract.
Sometimes that's what's been in MLB.
Nobody wants a 1-year contract.
Here's the thing.
Oh my goodness.
We're going for a shortage, or we're going for a work stoppage possibly next year. Schmeeth and Schmolnick. Tobin is Carlos Del Gordo. Such a bastard, dude. I hate you so much. Respect your game, though.
Yeah.
Point for Twitcher.
You're going to a work stoppage next year, okay? So Pete Alonso, we don't know. You don't even know what the CBA landscape's going to be, Pete Alonso. So you come down here.
Well, I know one part of the landscape that's always going to be consistent. Marlins don't have any money.
We got money. We're getting $70 million.
That don't mean nothing.
Let's use some of that.
You got a mortgage.
Slice it off, baby. Just a little slice off, a little piece.
No.
Think of all the Mets fans who are going to come here to watch the polar bear play for the fish. And you could pay him in fish.
I would love to see you own a team.
That's literally what Loria did. Every 3 years, he was like, big splash this year, boys. It only really bit him when it came to
trade him by the All-Star break.
That was his great scheme. He got away with it. What did he get? Over $1 billion.
Yeah.
You know? Did anybody not answer for their crimes more than that guy? Guy sat here. What was his reward? A world championship and $1 billion. And art.
Art.
That's what we got.
Art.
So I'm just saying, one time, let's just give him. We call up Scott Boras. Okay, what do we get? $70 million? I don't know how to use. This may be not great economics. Is it a write-off? Can we just go hey, we're going to give you half of our $70 million, $35 million for the polar bear to play here this year, right?
I mean, they didn't pay it cash for the team, right? You have
Well, we got lots of investors. I understand, but and
they all got all.
This is all you got to do. You put Bendix on the call, and Bendix just has to tell him polar bear, babe. We're going to hurt the Mets, which will help us in the division. This is a great move. I don't understand why no one's thinking of this.
Because the money part of it.
I understand, but we just do a 1-year deal, maybe an option for second.
Why do you think a player wants to sign a 1-year deal?
There's a work stoppage coming next year, right? So you don't know what the landscape of the lay of the land's going to be. So what if there's max?
What if something happens to where they put a salary cap on something or something along those lines? You want to already have your contract. Maybe even more of a reason why they want to sign a long-term
Maybe
deal.
Alonso's disgruntled that they haven't locked him up to this point already. They've let him linger all this time, all these home run derbies that I've won for you. And, so maybe he just feels some type of way about it. But you want to know what maybe him and I don't know if he has a Mrs. Polar Bear. Maybe they would like the sunshine instead of that rat-ass New York summer. Have the ocean here, not some stupid little river. I think it'd be a great time. Who wants to live in Queens?
You sound ridiculous.
I don't think I do, dude. I think I'm making all the sense in the world. We did this with Carlos Delgado, and it almost worked. We did it with Pudge Rodriguez, and it worked. Fat 1-year deal.
Okay, but you have to have something substantial around him.
I think this is the makings of a good team. I do. I really do. Between Stowers and Marcy,
I really do.
No, I'm not being a jackass about this.
Yes, you are,
dude. Leroy, we got some boppers. All we need, we got some good hitters. Okay, we got Stowers, we got Marcy. We're getting Conine back. I love our up the middle with Otto Lopez and Xavier Edwards. Corner, I'm a little on Connor Norby. I don't really know about him yet. All of a sudden
He's
I'm
young.
Not that young. It's not that young.
Mid-20s?
I honestly, I wouldn't, who I couldn't stand anytime he stepped up to the plate was Graham Pauley. But I'll tell you one thing about Graham Pauley. You know what about him?
What?
Plays a mean hot corner, dude. A mean hot corner.
What do you think? What was their payroll this year?
Nothing.
What, 40 million?
And I think like a quarter of it went to Stan and the other was to Sandy.
Okay.
They no one's making money on this team.
So you're saying they should at least get to like 50 million.
Come on, baby. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we got Ramirez behind the plate. I think, dude, you stick a polar bear in the middle of this lineup, we got something. Maybe we're going to weaken the Mets. All right, this East is here for the taking. I'm telling you. The Braves are on the downswing. The Phillies are losing some people. I think it's here for the taking. This Bruce Sherman needs to wake the hell up. Bruce, and go get me the polar bear. Fat 1-year deal. I'm done talking about the Marlins. I apologize. I haven't talked about him in a little bit. Saw Barry Jackson's article. I was very excited about it. And really, I got to be honest with you, I don't know how much I want Rhys Hoskins. Like, because I'm looking at, like, the middle of this list. Like, when we go to 5 below, Rhys Hoskins, Donovan Solano used to be here. He's still playing. Respect, dude. 38 years old. Donovan Solano. He used to play here. Josh Bell, we could get him back. That's probably who we're going to end up back with, huh? Josh Bell. Remember him and Berger?
Jeez, Josh Bell. It's been a minute. I remember. He's not an intangible.
That's right.
And he had a country accent.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind Josh Bell back. I like Josh Bell.
I remember that throwing me off.
I know this ends with me getting Josh Bell, and I'll like it. They'll be like, yeah, okay, you wanted polar bear, here's Josh Bell. Again with Josh Bell? All right. Just do one irresponsible thing, please. Anyway, take a break. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah. Dochi.
Tell based on our YouTube numbers that people were not into my Marlins rant. You guys should like baseball. It's fun.
This is Dochi did a rap off of this music called Anxiety.
That's great.
Yeah.
What?
No, sorry, I'm trying to give you a little
Who's Dochi?
rapper.
It's my anxiety. That song. That's all I know.
Oh, I've heard that song.
Like, yeah.
Anxiety.
I have heard that song.
Yeah.
She sparked it.
It's this music.
Yeah, I know. Go to you. I got him. He used to be on the Shark all the time.
Yeah.
Rock out with your Shark out.
I used to know.
Exactly.
Lovely. Lovely vocals.
How's that for music?
Well,
Nothing.
now
Nothing.
we need a bit.
Because
we don't have
need a bit.
No bit.
We got a bit coming. We got Goosies, no Goosies coming up.
Music.
We got a bit coming up.
Somebody, technology was someone that I used to know.
Tua Tagovailoa, he says he's not worried about the cold weather.
That's what they
well,
all
the
say.
first things first, it's going to be code. You know, you kind of have that on the top of your mind.
No, you don't.
And then outside of that, it's a mentality. It's a mindset. This is what we get paid to do, to play football, regardless. It's raining, it's snowing, it's sleeting, it's hot, it's cold. Regardless, we got to go out there and play and do our jobs.
Got it, Katy Perry.
Can I just say this?
He probably fits like a plastic bag.
In all the years that I played football, and keep in mind I'm from Louisiana.
Yep.
I've never gone into a game thinking about how cold it was, because you're all playing under the same conditions. I would always hope for it. Like, the bad weather didn't bother me because the way I ran, it gave me a kind of an advantage because I didn't slip or slide a lot.
Gotcha.
But that being said, I'm never going to a game talking about the weather. Ever.
Never?
Never. You know why?
Playing Cleveland.
Because they're playing in the same conditions.
Yeah, but you also are in the cold. Like, did you ever play in a game? Like, you ever go to like the other place? Well, you never played in Miami, right? That was the weird thing.
I play in every NFL stadium
So
except Miami.
strange. It's very random.
Have I ever gone where it's even colder? Yes.
In Cleveland? In
Yes.
Minnesota?
Yeah. Green Bay.
Oof.
Chicago.
They still moon you with the cheeks when it's that cold?
Yeah.
Man.
They ain't got nothing else to do. It goes house, stadium.
By the way, I want to apologize.
Cheeseheads.
This just reminded me. I just saw this beanstalk of positivity on TV. Dan Orlovsky.
Yeah.
He did he did not like retract what he said, but he cleaned up. I feel like what he was saying today is I think he probably realized too much. So
Do you think your rant got to him?
I don't know. I don't know. But he reshaped it instead of saying Miami is dangerous, which is a ridiculous statement, which he, I don't even understand. But he said, do not sleep on Miami. De'Von Achane owns the highest explosive run rate in the NFL. 17.2% of attempts have gained 10-plus yards. His output during the 3-game win streak, 428 yards, 6.6 yards per carry, 21 first downs, 14 explosive runs. That is from Dan Orlovsky on Twitter.
So you're apologizing.
Well, I'm not apologizing. I think it's still his original tweet was unbelievably crazy. I mean, you can't call the Dolphins a dangerous team. It's a silly thing. But I wish he would have gone more this route.
Mm-hmm.
Those are facts. And I said, look, you could say some nice things about Miami and the way they're playing. There's a lot of things to like about how Miami's playing. The defensive line, the defense in general coming together, Minka Fitzpatrick's balling out. The offensive line probably looks as stable as it's looked in I don't know how long. Just one big problem. that I'm nervous about with the weather and him mentioning the weather.
That see, here's
And I'm
the
just
problem.
saying,
Here's
I'm
the problem.
nervous about it, and I'm nervous that he's going to go to that he's going to go to MetLife, and we're going to be having ducks. It's going to be duck season, and they're going to get picked off, and we're going to be upset.
Can I just say this? If you don't want people to talk about the weather, then you don't talk about the weather. If you are thinking about the weather, you've already put yourself at a disadvantage.
Yeah, but it's
like
a thing.
I would rather just go to the game and find out how cold it is when I get there.
Evan says,
Why? Because I'm not gonna not play.
Tua's never lost to the Jets. Have faith. Look, he never lost to the Jets. He's also never won in under 46 degrees. Very specific temperature, but never lost under 46
Well,
degrees.
they just go when the last time he's won in cool weather, and it was 47.
Do you know?
So they go.
Do you know? Well, I think he's only won one that's under 50.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means though?
What?
Something's got to give.
I mean, it's only can give one way. Otherwise, it's status quo.
Well, that's why something has to give.
No, it doesn't have to give.
Well, it has to. Otherwise,
Wait,
it's tied.
If he continues to lose, that's not giving.
No,
that's the way it is.
Because if he loses, that would be his first loss to the Jets.
If
he wins,
so you're taking two different situations and bringing them together and say he's either going to win in the cold or lose to the Jets.
That's typically what it means when you say something's got to give.
Yeah, but I didn't know what your two things were.
Well, that's just you not paying attention.
I was paying attention.
I just told you that the stats were that he's never lost to the Jets, but he's also never won in this kind of weather.
Fine.
That's why it's something has to give, unless it's a tie, of course. Oof. Could you imagine if there's a tie?
Because if it's a tie, it's going to be like 9-9.
Oh.
It's not going to be like 35-35. Okay, so going into this week.
Yes.
I mean, look, the one thing that I've been really impressed with, regardless of what's going on with Tua, how Achane is doing, the one thing that you really have to be happy about is the way the young guys have progressed during the course of the year.
No doubt.
No doubt. Because we were talking about Savaiinai being the worst guard to ever play football, and you haven't even heard his name in the last month.
That's true.
All right. We were talking about Kenneth Grant and how he was getting dump trucked for the whole season, and now he's in the backfield making plays.
Yep.
So
Zeke Biggers, Jordan Phillips, new Jordan Phillips.
New Jordan Phillips. You got to say new Jordan Phillips. So that's kind of real promising. I just wish the coach would get out of his way sometimes. Stop overcoaching it.
It's the coach and the QB, dude. That's like the thing. Is like I like a lot of the stuff. It's the coach and the QB. I just don't know.
I just think
it feels
they have an excellent offense, but they don't have any adjustments to the same looks. Like instead, they have a different play. There's nothing wrong with lining up the same way you did on another play, but running something totally different.
That's why
you don't always have to keep going in motion 1,000 times. Sometimes defenses get lulled to sleep. Like
that's why
you line up in a formation, they think they know what it's going to be. You run something else, you catch them off guard.
That's why the direct snap to Brunskill is the way.
Go.
Oh, I'm telling you, dude, that's the wild card we need. Just sit on it. Come in tomorrow. You may feel different.
No. I'm going to feel the same way, if not be more pissed off that you want to go in there 2 thumbs up. that right there is no.
Take a break. We play a little Goosies. No Goosies. Next. What's wrong with you? No, just genuinely, what's wrong with you? You know, I just want to be clear about
He's
something.
also the only one having fun. He's
Yeah,
out here
you're the only one
shaming.
having fun.
Wait a minute. Wait. Nobody said no when you and Lupe was talking about my nose hair.
Okay, look, first of all, I didn't talk about your nose hair.
And
You wanted to get it. You wanted to use house
I did not want to get
He
it.
said,
okay?
"Oh, use some house clippers." You want me to use some house
It
scissors?
wasn't today, Leroy.
That was today.
You know
She
what?
said,
I was
I'll-
very
I'll-
silent.
Leroy was very inappropriate in the office, and we'll talk about it. You were.
"No, it wasn't."
You were. And we'll get to it, but we got to get to Goosies, no Goosies. We'll save that. We'll get to it at the top of next hour because your behavior with all the new people, you just got to chill, dude. Fat shaming and short shaming are the same.
I give everybody a nickname.
And also, like, what if they really hate that character? You're
Huh?
insulting them double.
You think you
I was
think
smiling,
you
though.
think a wee
It was all in good fun.
you think a wee person would love the idea of being called a Lord of the Rings character?
Some people have low self-esteem, Leroy.
You're truly something.
Huh?
What do we got for Goosies, no Goosies, Jennifer?
Well, this is Mike McDaniel with praise for De'Von Achane.
What's been a game changer is he's not an independent contractor. He is so tight with the offensive line. He's a dynamic person that is just scratching the surface in that regard too. But he has players playing for him, trying to get that extra strain. You can see, every rep that Julian Hill has, he's flying around somewhere trying to get that last influential block. But all the guys really take pride. They know he has an ability that if we just leave one guy for him, he can make a miss. If their guy's blocked and not pursuing, that's where we get the big plays that he's always capable of. We were able to do. I think the first drive that was an example of that. But he's I keep saying really good things about him because he keeps giving me really good things to say.
Wow.
Okay. That was about De'Von Achane, right?
Yes.
Because I heard 17 other people's names.
Do you got the Goosies or not the Goosies?
I got the Goosies about De'Von Achane.
Just not him talking about him. right?
Yeah.
You got the Goosies.
agree.
Oh, so you don't have the Goosies.
I have the Goosies about De'Von Achane.
That wasn't the question. Do you have the Goosies from the praise that Mike McDaniel gave to
No.
De'Von Achane? Really?
No, because
No
I didn't
Goosies.
try to. It took me 20 minutes to figure out who the hell he was talking about when he started mentioning other players.
What do you mean? He was talking about he's not an independent contractor. He's friends with all of those blockers. I thought that was Goosies.
That's a good business arrangement right there.
It is. That's why it's Goosies. That's why it's Goosies.
All right. I don't
I
have
imagine you with your relationship with Steve Everett. You know?
Oh, yeah. That's an old lineman.
Yeah.
That's different.
It's not different.
Yeah, it's different than tight end.
Well, he said his O-line and he said his tight end.
Yeah. Old line. You got to be close to them. You know why? Because you want somebody to have your back when you're getting your ass kicked.
I understand.
Yeah.
But I have the Goosies.
I don't. Mike made me lose it.
Wow.
I had the Goosies. He got the Goosies out of me.
Okay. Sorry.
Too long of explanation.
I would love to put a muzzle on.
Jennifer, you got the Goosies?
Look, I love Achane, but he just land the plane a little bit faster, please.
You know he can't land the
because
plane.
I cannot. Like I dozed off. I don't remember what he said.
I forgot what the question was. I always forget what the question is.
Why is De'Von Achane the best?
No Goosies.
Because my concentration's not there. Right?
Yeah, I can tell you're focused on other things, like pointing out the obvious physical traits in people.
That's not no. I was.
You're a little embarrassed by your behavior. I could tell. I know when you feel like you've now realized you stepped over the line, and I can tell that you think you did that.
No,
Go that guy.
I'm still wondering who he was talking
Next
about.
time,
too.
that guy needs to get I don't know. You need to get him some Swedish fish or something. It wasn't very nice.
Oh, you want me to get him a little candy?
Chico, welcome to your first Goosies, no Goosies. Do you have the Goosies from Mike McDaniel's praise of De'Von Achane?
No Goosies.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Self-admittedly, I have ADHD, and he lost me at the first 4 or 5 seconds. I had no idea what he was talking about. I was just hoping that I hit the right button when you asked me to here, and I tried. So you know what?
Today's
no Goosies.
Wow.
Look, see,
My
that's
first
how
mistake.
much. That's how much.
Dan Day, you got the Goosies from Mike McDaniel's praise.
Dan, Goosies?
I'm going to go with no Goosies simply for the part I didn't like the use of independent contractor. I thought more like it would, when you say independent contractor, you mean like a guy on a 1-year rental or a guy that's half a season. It kind of threw me off a little bit. But other than that, I like the message. It's just kind of wrong terminology.
Gotcha.
No Goosies.
Gotcha. All right. Number 2, Jennifer.
So here we have Chris Paul trolling the Clippers after his release. He was FaceTiming with Lob City.
Really?
Look at that.
The Lob City?
The Lob City.
Wow, look at that. Okay, so JFig has thrown up a FaceTime. It's Chris Paul FaceTiming.
That's not Chris Paul.
On the bottom it is.
Oh, and the little one. Okay,
He's
I'm looking at the
FaceTiming
top.
with
Okay, I got it.
DeAndre Jordan and
right.
Blake Griffin of
Right.
Lob City fame. You know what? I got the Goosies. You can laugh at a bad situation. You know, you call your friends. You be like, "Can you believe these mother bleepers?" I like that. Make the best out of a bad situation. You got the Goosies?
I like the fact that he could just get run out of town and still smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Making light of it.
Jennifer?
I have the Goosies too. I mean, look at those smiles. They're all laughing.
Wait,
They're
why
all
do you
great
say Chris
smiles.
Paul is life size in this screenshot? See? Look at that.
And you know I love a good troll. So
Chico, you got the Goosies?
Yes, sir. I'm a big Blake Griffin fan. Anything he does gets a thumbs up for me.
He's very good on Amazon Prime with Udonis Haslem. He's been very enjoyable. Dan Day, you got the Goosies from Chris Paul?
Yeah, Chris Paul, legend in the game. And anytime you can pile on a garbage organization like the Clippers, why not?
100%. He's good.
You know, he's an OG pal.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
when they were the Hornets.
Yep.
Oh, man. That was those were fun days. Him and David West.
It's pretty amazing
Tyson
that their
Chandler.
nickname was the Hornets.
Well, it's weird that the Utah stole the
We didn't
Jazz.
got no damn bees.
You think you could have a negotiation and you could be like, could they change Utah to like the Utah Real Housewives of Mormon Wives? And you get the Jazz back in New Orleans? Could save the franchise.
I mean, they did it. They've done it with a bunch of different franchises.
Yeah, remember when Charlotte was the Bobcats?
Yeah.
That was stupid. What's number 3, Jennifer?
Well, we had a little preview of this earlier, but Terence Crawford was telling the WBC to shove it.
Yeah. I can't play it on the air because he cursed a lot.
Too much. It was too much.
He cursed a lot. But Terence
I want me
Crawford.
to give it a gist of it.
Yeah.
So who is it? The
WBC, the green belt. For all those who watch boxing, it's the green belt.
The WBC wants to charge him $300,000 for having the belt.
Yep.
And he told him, keep the belt. It ain't nothing but a trophy anyway. I'll keep my $300,000. Which means that now the WBC is going to lose credibility because now whoever is going to get the belt would be the people that pay the money.
It's a crazy thing. It's less than the other belts want. The ring belt, which he has, which is, given by Ring Magazine, which is now owned by Turkey Al Sheikh, but it's that's free. It's just distinguished. You're the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, 168 pounds. He beat Canelo Alvarez. We all saw him beat Canelo Alvarez, and now you're trying to squeeze him because he made $50 million for this fight. Now this is the thing I didn't like about Mauricio Suleiman and why I have the Goosies of Terence Crawford telling him to shove it. Suleiman thinks that he's doing him a favor because he's like, our typical sanctioning fee is 3%, which we weren't going to do on a $50 million purse. We just simply asked for $300,000. And I'm like, hey, man, look, if anybody's uplifting the brand here, it's Terence Crawford being your champion.
Yes.
Not you being around his waist. So I got to tell you, I got the Goosies. I'm glad Terence Crawford told him to shove it.
I definitely got the Goosies because he's the one person that I think no matter what he says, everybody's going to side with him.
Yeah, it's just disingenuous. I didn't like it from Suleiman. I get it. Look, I understand that the
You just want free money.
Belt brings prestige at a certain level to certain fighters.
Now,
but-
once you realize it costs money to have the belt.
Yeah. Well, look, there are guys who do need a championship to kind of uplift their profile. If you say that, I get that. On the come up, you're 20 something years old and you're like, hey, this guy's the champion. I understand the distinction of being ranked by those guys. There's got to be a cap of it though. Like there's got to be like whatever that price is, $2,000. Whatever it costs to make those belts, maybe that's the price, but it ain't $300,000.
No.
And by the way, you guys make trinkets every time there's a fight, WBC. And you have like some extra belt that you bring along. Just be like, here's our Independence Weekend belt. McGregor and Mayweather fought for a belt that you guys just made. You called it the money belt and made it $1 million, which, by the way, it wasn't $1 million. People just like laid that thing all over the place. But the point is, right, it was just you guys just like being in the middle of the show as it is. Like, so don't boo. You're fine.
I don't understand why they feel that they are owed that.
I don't know. And he's like, and they didn't. The thing that upset me about Suleiman is he goes, he didn't even apologize. Apologize for what? For what?
Winning the belt?
If anything, they should apologize.
Oh, bad look. Bad look. So I got the Goosies for Terence Crawford. You got the Goosies, Jennifer?
I do have the Goosies. You tell him to shove it.
Chico?
Absolutely got the Goosies. It's nice to see somebody with some profound fulfillment who says, hey, I don't need that title around my waist. I know who I am without it. So take it, shove it. I'm a champion without it.
Congratulations to the next
Amen.
WBC 168-pound champion. Not Terence Crawford.
Right. That is never going to fight Terence Crawford.
I bet you anything, if whoever did win that championship, whomever it may be, if David Benavidez came back down and won the 168, whoever it may be, something tells me that WBC would still want them to fight for an undisputed championship. Because maybe there'll be principled people be like, no, we can't do a Terence Crawford fight. What? Dan Day, Goosies, no Goosies?
I got the money. Can I be the champ?
Oh, man.
No Goosies.
That's all we got for Goosies, no Goosies. Got to take a break, and we got to get into your behavior.
What?
Do you owe $10,000?
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Hey, can we get a weather update, Leroy, from our friends at Chill Zone AC?
You go ahead while that time keeps slipping into the future.
Featuring reliably root AC systems. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com.
Fly like an eagle. Kind of like these big birds are flying from right to left, which means the winds are coming out of the north, northeast, or east-northeast, however you want to put it. Winds are about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And right now, as we see another big bird go by, I would say the temperature is
Why do you gotta
growing.
keep saying bird, huh?
Careful.
Huh?
Not just telling the bird, be careful.
Oh, no. I'm talking about big bird, like plane.
Oh, okay. Calm down, Jennifer.
Why he gotta say it like that, huh?
JFig's a birderer.
Other than that, no rain in the near future. Although when it did rain on Sunday, would you believe Sunday was the first day in over a year that we had to quit golfing because of the rain?
Really?
Yeah.
It was that bad?
Dude, it was terrible. Sunday morning?
Yeah. Well, they had the game before before the Saints game. It looked really rough.
It rained during the Saints game. Like
I know.
bad. And you can't tell. You can't tell. You can't tell when you watch the game. You can't really tell how bad the weather is sometimes.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. Panthers, they're back at it tonight on the ice against the Nashville Predators. You can hear that game right here on FM 104.3 WQAM as they will look to bounce back from their 3 straight losses. Cats are in the bottom of the Eastern Conference. The Predators, bottom of the West. So hopefully this can maybe a little spark at home. Let's go. Panthers need this.
I mean, we're asking a bit much. We know what their limitations
That's
are.
going to beat the Preds, dude, not like the Lightning.
I just think there's a lot of guys, new guys, that have to get caught up to how they do things.
Let's see. Paul Maurice said today, according to Jameson Olive, Sergei Bobrovsky is in net and Carter Verhaeghe. Carter
Verhaeghe.
will be back tonight from the birth of his child. Congratulations to the Verhaeghes.
Why? You know what? Don't ever get mad at life. Right? You sound so frustrated that he had to take some time off.
I'm not frustrated.
Okay.
Why would I be
All right.
frustrated?
I'm just saying.
Carter Verhaeghe deserves to go see the birth of his child. He's a
Okay.
2-time champion.
Okay. All right.
He gets
All
to
right.
have-
I thought I felt a little.
I think Paul Maurice mentioned on the trip, I did think Paul Maurice was like, at one point, because he said when they went to Nashville, that's when all the dads went.
Mhm.
And he goes, it is more like a grandfather's trip because we're having all these kids pop out left and right. He didn't say pop out. That was a little, but he was like, we're having all these babies around. And I think Paul Maurice was like, these damn cats are so horny from all this winning. They just keep having kids. So I think he may be a little bit frustrated. Not that he's not happy for everybody, but he's just like, another knocked up Panther? Baby cats all over the place. These hockey guys, they're a little rough.
Yet
you know?
I'm the one.
What?
I'm the one.
Oh, look, dude, I don't even want. Let's get into you.
Get to that headline.
Let's get into you, okay? Because
Verhaeghe.
Leroy, something needs to be done with you, dude. I don't know what to tell you. First of all, it's not right what you do sometimes to people.
What do you mean?
There's
I'm just
something-
having fun. I'm
you
friendly
go-
with everybody.
okay, you go
I say
through
hi to
life-
everybody. Have conversation with everybody.
Dude.
I scare. I have fun. Do I not?
By yourself.
No, I don't.
Yeah, but you come in hot. You know,
I do.
You're not exactly like letting people get to know Leroy. And so if we have a new person starting here, right?
I'm breaking them in.
You can't call somebody a movie character famously short because that person is not tall in stature.
That's not why I said that, though.
Really.
Leroy. Give
Really?
me the reason why.
Then why did you do it?
Because he looked like it.
Mm-hmm.
Really? And what was the most distinct quality about it?
He ain't got blue eyes.
Oh, I ain't get up all in this business like that.
Dade South says this is exactly why Leroy can't be a deli manager. Yeah, you couldn't run a Publix.
Yes, I could.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Your first reaction on people is like, You look at somebody, you're like, you thought that was a good idea?
I'm surprised he didn't call me Aladdin when he met me.
Listen, I'm honestly, Chico, I'm surprised too. Like, we haven't.
Nah.
He's.
I was thinking more along the lines of The Last Samurai.
I'll take that over.
Semantic samurai.
Last Samurai.
You think
Latino?
Dude,
what?
You think it's appropriate to call somebody Frodo?
No, I mean,
So then
That you don't know. You know, like
I know him.
You mentioned Lupe
No, you don't know him. What's
you-
his name? What is his name?
Isaac.
Yeah, because he told you in the hallway.
because you apologized and you felt bad.
No, because he asked the girls.
No,
Oh, so you didn't go and ask him his name.
no,
So to him, he's just Frodo.
yeah. But I do that with a lot of people.
Somebody came in here and
Task at-
deleted one of my photos.
Task at
and
hand, Jennifer. Task at hand. Task at hand.
You are next. Okay.
It was Frog Boy.
And Jordan say, Leroy, bro, you pretty fat, dude. I can live with that.
But dude, you can't do that. Remember when? Hey, do you not remember when we were at micro wrestling?
Nobody said that. Did you defend me when dude called me
Evander Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield? Did you defend me?
Honestly,
Listen,
I think you
or
could be
did
a
you
part-
laugh?
I think
I
you could
didn't
be a
laugh.
part of it. I think you could be
I
a
didn't
part
laugh.
of micro wrestling.
It didn't help. I was the only black person there.
Well, listen, I didn't really know what to do in that situation because it's we people and a
Right.
racial
Right.
description.
Right.
I
Now,
was-
everybody laughed.
I wasn't laughing.
Evander Holyfield.
The Boca people were laughing.
Right.
I wasn't laughing. I was like, did he
Okay.
just say that?
Okay.
But dude,
Okay.
it wasn't nice. Calling that
Everybody's
somebody you barely know, Frodo?
Huh?
Because somebody you barely know, Frodo? Hey, what are you doing?
It reminded me of Frodo.
But why do you have to say it right to him?
Because I don't talk behind people's back.
Maybe sometimes you should.
No, that
Just
seems,
keep it in the holster.
That seems sneaky.
Just keep it in the holster.
No, but it's not funny if I keep it in the holster. I can't laugh by myself.
You do anyway.
What?
You laugh by yourself often.
So you'd rather just put them down and laugh in their
No,
face.
I'm not putting them down.
Leroy, what
That's
if
not
he-
a way
what
of putting him
What
down.
if he is self-conscious about his height?
Let me ask
And
you
you're
something,
out
dude.
here just throwing it like
Frodo
that.
is famous.
I understand that he's famous. Who is that?
Frodo's-
Elijah Wood? Is that who? Was
Yeah.
that?
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
Is it?
But some people might not. See
Has
it as a
anybody in the
compliment.
history of time ever put on their Tinder profile looks like Frodo?
If they put Elijah looking like, maybe.
Look at him. He's so happy.
Wait, no. See, wait.
And I'm not height shaming. I don't care, but I would never call somebody that. And the other thing is, then you tried it before Goosies No Goosies to pull the Lupe and JFig card, which is not which is not apples for apples. You know them very well. You've known him for a long time. If you knew Frodo for a little more time, calling him Frodo.
Why you call
is
him
fine.
Frodo?
I don't know his name. I forgot.
Isaac.
Well, if you knew Isaac a little bit more time, then okay, you could
Also,
jokey
I
jokes.
want you to know Isaac listens to the show. Okay.
Yeah.
So why
Apologize.
why couldn't you wait a little bit more?
He's a nice guy.
You could have gotten to know him, be a very nice man, and maybe then you could jokey jokes about the height.
Would if you didn't hear me when I called him Frodo, that I kind of mumbled it.
You made it seem like you called
That's
him.
even
that.
worse.
What if he would have shot back immediately and be like, all right, Holyfield?
I would have been fine.
No, because then you'd come in here and be like, could you believe I have no respect in this building?
No, if
I
I
like both my
wait a
ears.
minute, wait a minute. Wait. Are there any two people that harass me more than you and Lupe?
Like I said,
Again,
we've known each other for how many years? And also, you're the one that goes to look for it. And then what did you do? You're like, oh, is there anything up there? And then you pulled out your nose hairs in front of us.
Yeah, you're like kind of
You
in the
wanted me to use house clippers.
I didn't want you to do anything. I stood far away from you guys because I didn't want to be.
They wanted me to use
roped
the
in.
office scissors.
It doesn't matter. You can't compare a relationship with somebody you've known for years upon years to somebody you don't know.
I do know him.
No.
You don't. You don't.
Have you ever said hello to him
Yeah.
Is he in there?
without the follow up of Frodo?
Huh?
You heard me.
No, I didn't. Yes. Okay. No, I said hi to him a bunch of times.
Okay.
Just Frodo thing just hit me.
Intrusive thoughts.
That's the problem.
And he's never.
And this is the
he's
same
never
thing
gonna
that he
feel
did
bad
at
for it.
Marlins spring
Dave, stop.
training.
Where did Leroy's fro go?
This is the same thing that happened at Marlins spring training,
That's why you
What?
were not called back.
where
for
you were
him.
hosing down everybody left and right.
Dude, his uniform looked like kielbasa skin. Was it not?
I think this
Was it
segment
not?
is giving him more
Baseball
space to do
uniforms
this.
are snug.
No, not like that.
They are.
Not like
Dude,
that.
You think that they got extra baggy? Like, what are you talking about?
There's a lot of guys that wear back. Dude,
Chico, just for reference, he at spring training referred to on the air as one of the Marlins pitchers as, and this is a quote, chunky number 52.
Oh man.
they didn't have names on the back of their
He was a
jerseys.
minor leaguer.
He was a minor leaguer.
Did he get cut for being chunky?
I don't know.
Dude,
What?
Leroy.
how did that uniform fit him? Don't lie. Honest
It
truth.
fits snug like a middle reliever would.
You called him a sausage, Leroy.
Yes, that's how it looked. Wait, he was breathing heavy as his uniform was so tight. He couldn't hardly breathe. It was so
You
tight.
weren't that close.
Yes, I was.
Oh yeah, Dade South's bringing up another good one. Don't forget foreign press shorts at the Heat's facility. Oh,
yeah, how
that
could we
was the
forget
top.
that one?
We're on a tour with the Heat, and they're sitting there to be like, "Oh, we want to have you guys down to the building. You're going to go on the tour with everybody." So a lot of tourists come in from other countries. I think this person was Swedish or Finnish or something. And the Euros, they wear smaller clothing. And this person was, skies out, thighs out. And
he had
Leroy,
on flip-flops with the hooks in the back. He was probably Canadian.
I think he was Swedish.
Sweet, because they do that. They wear those the shoes, the sandals with the little hook in the back.
Dude, you
look way too much at people.
yeah, but you
I pay attention.
You went out here. We're in a gym where the echoes are quite loud.
I used my
And mind
indoor
you,
voice.
That was not an indoor voice, and also he was right there,
You thought those shorts were a good idea?
as close as like me and Tobin are right here.
I did not say it like that. No, I didn't.
And the worst part is that he's saying it while looking at them, making
I
eye
think
contact.
I think the only thing that saved us there is that guy clearly didn't speak English.
Oh, that makes it even more fun.
There's a track record here. So there's a track record.
Yes, track record. The book is out. This guy is out here. You are not safe around this man.
No.
If you are not buttoned up.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
I don't mess with everybody. I do.
Really?
Yeah, I mess with most people. But it's all in good fun, baby. Have a little fun. That's what you say, right?
I can't shame him though. That's the kind of friend I want.
We'll have no fun.
At least I know when he's lying because he won't.
Jordo says, "Hey Isaac, just Google Leroy." That's funny.
Oh my god. Where did my legs go?
Google.
Like all of a sudden.
We'll take a break.
Why does she look like she's
That's
been
exactly how I look.
7
What are you
years in the
talking about?
WNBA?
Google said
That
that.
is how I look like.
Google said you were 5 foot.
Oh, but that's funny.
It is
nobody,
funny.
Hey,
That's
no,
objectively
that-
funny.
Nobody
Funny.
says
That
nothing when
is
y'all
funny.
get me.
It's funny.
I mean, how quick did old Giggles over there laugh when I hit my head on the mic? How quick? How quick?
This is not the same.
Why not?
We're friends.
Yeah.
Frodo
You don't
caught a
know this
stray.
person.
This guy caught a stray. Poor Frodo.
A stray.
Wait,
He was in the firing squad.
No, it wasn't. I don't.
Oh, now you're walking it back a little bit, huh?
No.
No, that's Jimmy.
You wanted to make a Jimmy comment. You can't help yourself.
Leroy,
You can't help yourself.
He's laughing.
He did. He wants to make a comment about him wearing an Inter Miami
I
jersey.
think we need to bring back that whole what was it? The Lent.
Lent's not even close.
We need to bring it back.
I'm gonna bring it
Make
back.
it a yearly.
We can bring it back, but
He's still got.
I'm emptying the clip before.
He's still got like 3 months to
Yeah,
learn.
before that day happens. Look.
And by the way, we really let you off the hook a lot last year on Lent.
Thank you so much for
No, you
admitting it.
didn't. I was really good.
You were not.
You were better than I thought, but we let you off the hook a lot. Last year, we made Leroy give up fat shaming for Lent. It was hard. Probably as hard as covenant with God.
I know because like
He got struck by lightning a couple times.
like it never fails. If you give something up, cheeks everywhere. Cheeks you even shouldn't even be seeing.
So wait, we know about lint. You can break the lint on Sundays. So on Sundays, did you just unload on fat people?
No, I didn't. I didn't do nothing.
Dave South says you guys swallowed the whistle a few times. Nick says Leroy's the T1000 of fat shaming. Every time he eyeballs you, he just scans your stats until a big red fat message comes up.
That's not true.
It's a little true, dude. Shaming.
But yeah, he had 3,000 calories yesterday in an hour.
That's the thing. Well, look, he works out very hard, but he eats like a fat kid. You have been housing down more sugar than I have ever seen. It's been crazy.
I don't eat like sugar like that at home.
I know. I know. Because I know Big Spoon would not have it.
Oh, she don't get home till 5.
How many sneaky compartments you have in your house of snacks?
Let me see.
Too much.
No. So, in the little top thing in the refrigerator, I have some. Let me see what's up there right now. Lifesaver sour gummies. We have Sour Patch, grape, and then some chocolate. But I haven't been at. It's been in there for like 3 months.
Oh, so it's bottom feeding right now. You need some new supplies.
Because I just go like if I have a taste for it, I get it. But it could go. I could buy it by the time I get home. I don't want it, and it'll sit in the refrigerator or in the closet forever.
His Halloween candy was gone in 12 minutes.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not. I had. But see, the trick was
he stored it all over the place.
I put it all over the place. So
he's like a squirrel. Like
no,
different trees.
Around here, you gotta hide stuff.
Leroy, from you.
No, not from me. Because I replenish. If I come in and eat your candy, I replenish the candy.
No, it's like Pablo Escobar hiding his millions in the ground from the government. He's like, if
yeah.
I can't remember where it is, nobody will be able to find it.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you.
Take a break. Back after this.
WQ
you guys up until 2 here on the program as Cats will be back on the ice tonight, taking on the Nashville Predators. He lost last night. They're back in action tomorrow.
-1 for tardiness, for hobnobbery.
Who were you?
Bathroom.
Okay, fair enough. It's because of the donuts.
No. What are you trying to imply here?
What do you mean? What am I trying to imply? It was too sweet.
Too sweet.
Too sweet.
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme.
That's
Nothing
it.
says I'm sweet as hell like Krispy Kreme donut.
Listen, don't try to throw things on me after your last segment.
What?
You're trying to pile on me
No,
because of what
no,
happened
no,
last
no,
night?
no, piling on.
no
We move
piling
on to the
on.
next thing. That's the one thing with this. We move on.
No, you don't.
We move on. We don't dwell.
Okay.
Would you say we dwell? We don't dwell.
We
We
don't
move
dwell.
on to the next
We
thing.
don't move on to the next thing.
You know?
And we always have the next thing when you come in late for every segment.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude,
Still thinking about the old tickle thumbs, huh?
nobody
I'm
nobody
never gonna
puts
take that
thumbs
image away
nobody
from me.
puts thumbs under there like that. You do realize that, right?
Listen, nobody used to do the open stance in baseball. Then it became all the rave. You know?
Logistically, it doesn't work.
Well, you don't think that it could work.
No, I know it doesn't.
You know?
How much room you
We
think
used
you
to
got
change-
down there?
You know how we used to do free
How
throw?
much room you think?
I think Aaron Brewer and Brunskill got some more room.
No, it doesn't work that way.
think
Just
it
because
does.
you're bigger doesn't mean you have more room.
I think you just don't trust Brunskill to hold on to it.
Because he's gonna have lineman pads on.
You know how we used to do free throws? Underhand. Changed it. Who's to say that we can't change the way that we take snaps? And that really was
physics.
And that really wasn't really
By the way, physics.
That wasn't really the point of my argument. The
Right.
point of my argument was direct snap to Brunskill. Let's do that.
Physics says you can't.
Why?
The ball doesn't fit.
I think it can. Brunskill's showing some movement on these motions, you know? I think he would be up for it. What about a pitch to Brunskill? Tristan Wirfs caught a touchdown last week. I like big guy touchdowns. It's fun. Remember when Robert Hunt took the ball just
Can I just? This is one of those situations where, if they tried to get too cute with it and it didn't work, you'd be the first one.
No, I wouldn't. We're doing too many things that are status quo right now. You know, 4th and 1, give it to the big back. You know, let's see what Ollie Gordon can do. All right. It hasn't worked that last couple times. Let's change it up a little. By the way, congratulations. De'Von Achane was named AFC Offensive Player of the Month.
Yeah, I could see it. He had, 500 total yards?
A great
400,
month.
400 something rushing.
So I'm just thinking about it, dude. You know, ask, maybe give Everett a call. See what he thinks.
I don't have to call him.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you the football doesn't fit snapping it that way.
I bet other centers have tried it, you know?
Nope.
Sometimes
You see, the first thing they do is they put the football so when they snap
Mhm.
and their hand turns, it goes right there. Boom. See?
Yeah, no, I get the logistics of the traditional way to do
No,
it.
that's how your arm moves
know,
that way.
if
It's a natural movement
We
of your
thought that
arm.
if we thought that way,
Oh
nobody-
my goodness.
if we-
Why am I doing this?
No, if we thought
Why
that
am I
way,
doing this?
no one would ever throw the
Why am
knuckle-
I doing this?
No, seriously. If we thought that way, nobody would ever throw the knuckleball. You know what I mean? You gotta try some stuff
One
out.
has nothing to do with the other.
It's about trying things out. That's what I'm saying.
No, but you can throw a knuckleball.
Mhm.
It has no effect on anybody else, but physically, okay, the ball can only fit between your legs one way.
There got to be a long armed center. It wouldn't affect him that way. You know?
It has nothing to do with how long your arms are, because where the quarterback is in the same spot on every quarterback, on every center.
Wembenyama could snap it past his gooch. What are you talking about?
Okay. The next football team that has a 7'5", 125 pounds center, you let me know. What the hell's wrong with you? In fact, centers are usually the stockiest.
I'm aware. T-Rex arms.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You're the
man.
worst.
If you guys want to go see a Heat game right now, we got a pair of Heat tickets, Heat and Kings this Saturday. What caller you want to give it to, JFig?
Oh, you could petty watch that one, huh? For
for
the
Sabonis? Yeah, for sure. Caller number?
Caller number 3.
Caller 3.
Yep.
If you want to go to Heat and Kings on Saturday night, caller 3 to 305-567-0560. Caller 3 to 305-567-0560. Caller 3 will get a pair of tickets to Heat and Kings Saturday night at the Kaseya Center as they return home. Second night of a back-to-back. They're taking on the Magic on Friday. But if you guys want to go, caller 3 to 305-567-0560. Caller 3 will win a pair of tickets to Heat and Kings. Back with more after this.
Today's
feel it, baby.
Ugh, JFig ruined my mood before getting on the mic. She talked about Demi. I hate Demi. Just as a TV character. I don't really know her as a person.
He's shaming, by the way. Give him a -1. That's terrible. Yeah.
-1.
I only asked you because the reunion came out today.
Oh, the reunion's out?
Yeah, it came out at midnight, but
I'll watch that after the Panthers tonight. I'll check that out. I started watching the new Vanderpump Rules.
Is it good?
It was fine.
Really?
It was fine. I didn't pay full attention to it because then the Heat game started, but I started watching it last night. It was all right.
I feel like you can't compare it to.
It's gonna be tough. That's a legendary show.
Legendary
show. I don't know if you can compare. Lisa Vanderpump still got it though. She still got it.
Her Judge Judy.
Not one episode.
You should. Big Spoon hasn't checked out Vanderpump Rules.
I don't know. They watched. Rebecca couldn't wait to see the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things.
Oh yeah. You know what? I never got into Stranger
I
Things.
never saw one.
I'm still on season 2, episode 1.
How many? It's only 4 seasons, right?
I don't know, but I think I was in college when that one came out. So
really, Stranger Things came out when you were in college?
Mm-hmm.
Been on a while, dude.
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So no, I haven't seen the reunion yet. Maybe I'll check that out tonight. Maybe
I watched
not. I'm not
the
sure.
Everybody Loves Raymond reunion this past weekend. 30 year.
Aren't they no longer with us? A bunch of people.
The parents.
The parents aren't with us anymore.
Right, but they
waited a long time for that reunion.
30 years.
Wow. How's Brad Garrett still unfunny?
Yeah, he's not funny.
Not funny, dude.
He's like the worst. He's like, you know what he's like? He's the difference between somebody just naturally being funny and somebody who goes to school and learns how to be a comedian.
I heard a good joke yesterday. You want to hear it?
I'm scared.
Tommy, tell it to you.
So here we go again.
Sure.
There's been no conversations. I want to make it clear just I would say one more time, but for the 50th time, it clearly is not getting the One Network for sure. Giannis has never asked to be traded, ever.
See,
I
very
can't
clear.
make that more clear.
Very clear.
That's funny.
But what if you said, Giannis, how do you feel about getting traded? He didn't ask, but the discussions are there.
Giannis was talking about like in the summer when he was down here. He was like, listen, if I change my mind, I'm a person, like, yeah, that's just human. And I was like, oh, like that's wiggle room right there, dude. I know that move. When you just listen, Giannis is basically going to hit you with, look, I didn't want to leave. Then we lost to the Wizards. The facts have changed. Oh, sorry, Doc.
The facts have changed.
The facts have changed. I'm sorry. But, the thing is that's interesting is like Shams had this summer where he was kind of embarrassed because he promised us the craziest summer ever.
The biggest summer ever.
And we got Kuminga rumors all summer. We got nothing.
Yeah.
And
although we did get the best trade.
We did get the best trade.
Yeah.
We got Norman Powell for nothing.
Yeah.
But this was what he was sitting on. He thought Giannis was going to ask out. And then the Bucks. He's like, I think he was sitting here and the Bucks did the crazy thing of cutting Damian Lillard and stretching the contract and going at Miles Turner. And I was like, he probably thought to himself, geez, this team's really desperate. Like really desperate to keep me. And so then you're in this spot where it's like, if you're Giannis, the one thing that he can't do, because you got to give credit to the Bucks, even though they should have just never stuck their beak in the Damian Lillard business. But I got to give credit. Like they've always tried to get this guy more. It's not like a LeBron Cavs situation where they couldn't get anybody to Cleveland, right? Like they got him Drew Holiday. They won a championship. Then they got him Damian Lillard. Then they got him even Miles Turner with no cap room. So I think it's just been one of these hard things where they've really done everything there is to do to try and make him happy. And I think he just wants to go live by a beach. And that's just and that's okay.
That's okay.
You can't build a beach in Milwaukee.
What
Too
beach
cold.
are we talking about?
There's There's beach on the
If I had to
by the
guess,
lake, one of the Great Lakes.
if I had to guess based on how Greek Freak likes to play on Instagram, Hollover Beach.
You know what? I see it. I see it.
Oh, my goodness.
That'd be a great first prank where he goes and he asks Bam, he goes, "Hey, what's the beach to go to down here?" He goes, "Dude, do I have a beach for you?" He goes, "Really? Where should I go, Bam?" He goes, Go to that Hollover Beach. You and the missus will love it." Probably actually isn't that weird to him because he's from Europe.
You know
They're
what?
probably
Yeah.
naked all over the place in Greece. I don't even think they wear clothes in
They're very
Greece.
free.
They wear togas.
No, they wear nothing. Remember the OG Olympics?
No.
That was gooch all over the place, dude. Crazy. They were snapping the ball like literally. I mean, naked wrestling to win the gold. The only clothing you had was the medal. Did they give medals back then? Or was it
I'm
like?
sure they always gave medals,
I think they always gave medals too. So
or just like a fern, so you can cover up.
A fern.
Winner gets to cover up.
Hear ye, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the first, wins the wrestling. To win, he gets a fern to cover up. Then somebody was like, it'd be cool. How about winning a medal instead of a plant?
I wonder how cold they had to be in the early days of the Winter Olympics.
That's a good question.
Because I'm wondering, with all the technology they have now, they're nice and toasty.
Right.
But they ain't have all that back then in the days.
So you think like a OG curling, you were really
Isn't that indoors?
I don't know. Well, I imagine the first curling had to be on a pond.
I'm gonna go ahead on a limb and say it was a minute before they had curling in the Olympics.
Not sure. You sure about that? You don't have to look it up. I'd rather spitball it.
Curling started only about like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
There's no way. What, 15, 20 years ago in the Olympics?
Yeah.
But it was
remember.
The only people that did curling were Canadians. So that's one country.
Dade South says they did not award medals in the original ancient Olympic Games. Instead, victors were awarded a crown made from branches of wild olive tree known as cotinos.
There you go. See that?
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
So you're still naked with the crown.
Yeah.
My point being
I
is,
wonder if you have to say, "Hey, sweetheart, eyes on the crown."
right.
Yeah.
The point is,
'Cause you know,
how many Antetokounmpos would you be willing to have on the roster?
why you think you got to have all three?
I'm just asking. We're getting Thenesis. Oh,
What about the young one?
I don't remember his name. Alex? Is he Alex Antetokounmpo?
That seems way too like.
I don't know.
Too easy.
Dade South also with a fact. Curling was first played as a medal sport at the 1924 Winter Olympics
In France.
but was later recognized as a demonstration sport before being added as a full medal sport in 1998.
So there, full medal sport, 1998.
It's still nearly 30.
Curling.
No, that's 30 years ago almost.
Can I just say this? What a ridiculous sport.
I like curling, dude. It's hypnotic.
Sign me up.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Hypnotic
You know what?
is crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what. I can see it right now. I always look and go, I think everybody gets a turn. I'm like, I want to be the slider. I don't want to be the angry sweeper.
Is this our first time gambling with the Hard Rock app for an Olympics? Or did we have it for the last Olympics? Can you gamble on the Olympics?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
But the time was way different last time, so it's probably hard. You got to be like on point.
What do you mean?
I'd love to bet on some curling.
Get a VPN.
Just switch my location.
It works.
Leroy does curling fries.
Yep.
Nah, I'm a waffle fry guy.
Curling reminds me of the old school DVD screensavers. It is hypnotizing. You're just waiting.
It
for
is.
the corner.
You
You're
just sit
waiting for it
there.
to corner.
You're just watching like, and then all of a sudden,
suspense.
Get that glide right into the spot.
You know what that's like?
It's hard.
That's the equivalent to the beanbag toss.
Cornhole?
Cornhole.
No, it's much more science. than that.
No. I'm telling you. Curling is Canadian cornhole.
Dude, you glide with the stones, right? And then like you have your brusher. That's going to get memed. Anyway, the point is you get it right to where it has to be right on that target. It's exhilarating.
Dude,
What?
Exhilarating and
It really
hypnotic.
is. What's your favorite Winter Olympic sport?
the ski
Besides-
jumping.
Oh, I love that. Put the head.
Oh, wait.
Don't play.
She's gonna be
we
furious.
we have this.
Yeah.
We have this.
Of course. I'm in some kind of.
Oh man, where do
Video.
Dade
where did I
South says it's
store
like
this?
bocce ball. Yeah. I like how Dade South's like your associate producer. He's like,
Yeah, like
we have those. We
yeah,
have those.
we have
Those are on file.
on fire.
We have those in file.
Tweet them to me because I'm trying to remember where I saved it.
Curling is awesome.
Yeah, curling is awesome. I like it. Then we got Panthers in the Olympics this year. Well, some of them.
I'm still trying to figure out the game where they do ski for 2 kilometers, then shoot stuff.
Oh, I think that's the biathlon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have been great at that, man. They didn't have that in high school.
Winter Olympics is underrated, dude. I'm telling you.
Look,
Can't wait for
here
it.
it is. Look at that. Oh, I ain't playing.
Yep.
Look at that determination.
You would be good at that sport.
Huh?
Because of your ankles. You'd be great at that sport.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you did.
My fat ass is not aerodynamic.
But you were able to bend your ankles without
But I'm not
losing balance.
aerodynamic.
I'm telling you. You would be great at
Once
that
I
sport.
jump in the air, I'd like stop like a kite.
Nah, dude. You'd be like a flying squirrel.
Look at those legs.
A flying squirrel?
Yeah, dude.
Nothing about me says squirrel.
Except for the storing of candy in strange places. All right, that's our show for today, everybody. I hope you all
Thank
enjoy yourself.
goodness.
Hockman, Crowder, and Solana will join you, and they will have next coverage, and you guys can enjoy yourselves and have a great rest of your day. We will talk to you rascals on Friday. Enjoy that.
Which is also tomorrow.
Which is also tomorrow. If you want to get that scooch, you got to tickle the gooch.